Thank you, not forgiven. Also, thank you, Esme, for getting cards, like, twice now on, like, when we're not live. Like a little secret. We're having, like, mad tech issues, so my camera still doesn't work. And, now I'm having CPU issues. So, that's fun. I was not looking to replace computer parts anytime soon, and definitely not after Black Friday, instead of during, which would be great. But please consider grabbing cards so that I can replace computer parts. I know it's like time. It's like time. But, like, I built this rig in, like, 2016. Like, I know. But I wasn't prepared for it. Corey, thank you for grabbing 10 card packs. Also, Sandy, hello. And I think that's most of the announcement things. I'm just gonna unmute, say hello to everyone. I swallowed that unmuting sound. I, like, screamed it across the apartment, and I have no idea if Alan heard me. Hello?
Hello.
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 Okay, I'm assuming you
We're
did.
talking about cards. Yeah, we all heard you. Well, I heard you. I can't speak for everybody.
I heard you.
So we today are playing in the climax that is Pim positive, right? Not like, I'm not saying this is like we kill Pim positive. I'm just saying that is, we wanted to get this game done before season 2 ended.
Mm-hmm.
So we are playing Cure for Me, and we have Pim, who is played by Keri.
Oh, hello.
We got B, who's played by Art. It'll be a robot voice.
Hello.
It'll be hilarious. There it is. We got Clem, who is played by VaNex.
Hello.
And we have Ento, who is played by Corey.
Well, hello.
Most excellent. So, just quick recap for the people who might not fully remember. During the game Toxic, where Ento, Pim, Tootie Booty, and B all went to... I realized Tootie's character is not named Tootie.
Is her name.
But I'm going to call her Tootie. Went to investigate at Yoke because they were having, like, some weird disease. It turned out it wasn't a disease so much as it was a drug addiction. And Ento can't roll very well, and he got a bit infected with the lippy disease. If you guys remember, the lippies are the giant, like, weird crabs with, like, dog faces, giant lips, lamprey-like mouths, needle-sharp teeth, and a venom that will give you massive light sensitivity and, like, very painful, like, inflammatory skin, and also, turns out, a bit of euphoria. So they were using that like a drug. And Ento, with B's help, managed to get the infection out of him and made like a weird cool power armor out of B. Pim, on the other hand, did the opposite. Instead of helping it out, Pim took B inside of her, and they both got mixed with the lippy disease, and now one really can't survive without the other one for very long. And they sucked face.
Just
a
little.
Just a little. Like, and as the games have gone on, like, Pim, Ento, and with B in tow, went and fought the whales on that one planet and realized that, and B licked some of the whale blood, and we discovered, like, the whales hunt the redcaps, and the redcaps are actively hunting B. That is where we learned that information.
Mm.
And, like, as we continued, like, stuff went down, like, Sept got hurt, Pim got really sad, and Pim went off on the bounty mission without B in tow. And, like, didn't even have any B candy on her. So she was repeatedly getting sick as she was trying to accomplish her mission. Like, ignoring a health concern to just, like, focus on the job. And that's where we are now. Sept is okay. Sept has returned from a very successful mission making allies with the dragon lawyers. As that happened yesterday's game. And like I imagine everybody's like celebrating, and that's where we're gonna start. Like, we're gonna start at the diving bell. Just like you four, and I'm sure the rest of the crew are here as well. I'll move you guys like further into the bar so it's just easier to get everybody on the screen. I just had you guys sitting in what looked like chairs. But you're all here, everybody's here, the crew. You guys can move your tokens too, it's fine, it doesn't matter. And Pim, I'm just gonna start it off. Would you like to roll me a 20-sider?
Oh, I suppose so.
Oh God.
Oh, good, excellent. Nobody changed that. Unless you want to take it down by one, you can take it down by one. But no, like I will refund anybody that makes that high. 2 is exactly where I want that to be. So, Pim, what are you drinking? What's your drink of choice? What's your poison?
I'm saying Pim's feeling a Bahama Mama today.
That is the most wild sentence I've ever heard. Pim, like you are like swaying, like you just drank way too much. Nika will refund that because she already lowered it by 1. But thank you for playing along.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm gonna hold and wait next to though. That's fine.
So we are like, you see her like you see Pim taking her drinks, everybody, and like it's starting like she's really loose on her feet, not like drunk loose on her feet. Also, B, you can be separated from her or like actually attached to her right now, but you're close enough that'd be fine. You are also feeling incredibly drunk. Well, maybe drunk is the wrong word. You feel very lightheaded, despite the fact you are non-Newtonian and sometimes don't have a head. And
Alan, I want to hear you whimpering like the women behind the door.
I had to make sure I had the bot up.
Piccolo played this card. Horny
You
on
do,
main.
Ento and Clem, you both see this happening. Like you both see them like swaying in Pim's regard, but undulating weirdly in B's regard. I accidentally closed Discord when I didn't mean to. But so yeah, you guys are just all hanging out at the bar, and those two just seem like something is very wrong.
Woohoo!
Right. I'm not even 100% sure it's that. I feel like you're probably slurring, and I mean somebody could do a diagnosis roll. I saw. Okay.
B's got the jello jiggles.
You guys, like that is the weirdest thing Jello's ever done. It's just like, no, use your cookie cutters on Jello. Why?
Jigglers are the best.
I think it's just weird. I think it's an unnecessary like application of Jello. But so if you want to roll me a diagnosis, or just even just a simple roll to try to figure out what's going on. Like Clem isn't a doctor, but Ento is.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
otherwise Clementine would do that, but like if anything he is like keeping an eye, like to make sure neither of them fall if they're gonna fall over. So
yeah, so go ahead and give me rolls. Oh, 15. Alright, yeah, so you notice that it is definitely not drunk that Pim is. Or it might be the similar euphoria to the lippy poisoning. And you do see like a teardrop coming out of the side of her eye that is just it's straight up blood. Like she's kind of crying blood. Like not like crying, but like leaking blood from her eyes.
Clementine is concerned.
We had a conversation about this.
Ento's over at Pim, like feeling her forehead, and he's like pulling out a a handkerchief to like wipe the blood off. Like, oh dear God, what is going on with you?
Well, what's wrong? What's happening?
Your face is leaking.
It just kind of does that sometimes. It's fine. I've been dealing with it. It's good.
Blood,
We're good.
leaking blood.
And it's no big deal.
No, I can tell you as a doctor, that's not normal.
Tim's just swatting away his hands like, stop, I'm fine.
Clem, could you give me a 20-sided to check up on B?
Okay. Right. Oh, it's okay. Nope. But yeah, Clementine is also probably freaking out, so that's probably why he's not doing so good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, you're freaking out.
Panicking a little bit. He's nervous. He's like, oh no, y'all okay? Like,
B, what kind of shapes are you taking? And how does, like, one of, like, I feel like you are just undulating into many different shapes of many different things. Like, sometimes you're like B's face, like, I mean, not B's face. Sometimes you turn into, like, Pim's face with, like, the antlers. Sometimes, like, you may look like a red cap or anything else that you've licked blood before. Like, and how did you hurt Clem in this situation while they were trying to help you? Not bad. It's only, like, it's going to be, like, 2 damage. Your shields will bounce it off just fine.
okay.
But oh, good news! We have confidence up, everybody.
Oh.
And
What's
confidence
that
isn't as bad as pride. Confidence is +1 until somebody rolls under a 10.
Yeah.
Pride is very fun.
Every shape with a point, different faces, lot of antlers. When Clem gets close, she kind of staggers and an antler catches him in the cheek.
Aw.
At least it was obviously not on purpose.
Nope. No, nah. And the thing is, like, no, he's just gonna, like, rub his cheek a little bit, but he's still, like, concerned, trying to, like, I guess, he doesn't know how to help her, but, like, you know, he's concerned. It didn't really, like, upset him, really. Like,
Ento goes over and checks Clem's cheek, like hands on face, like, let me see that. Come on. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Just a little band-aid.
Yeah. Sticks lollipop in mouth.
now he's sucking on it, like it thumbs up, like thanks, and he's just yeah.
It's just like a Power Rangers Band-Aid.
Like he already has like scars that are just never gonna heal, but then he has like just a little cut with a nice, beautiful, cute band-aid on it. He's sucking a lollipop now. That's all good. Makes it better.
Like in that one moment, like as like Clem is being checked on by Ento, Pim, you collapse to the floor, and B, you cannot hold a solid form anymore.
Just looks like Pim laying in a pool of
Sploosh.
blood.
Oh no.
Squish.
Must sploosh.
But nobody worry. We can just quickly take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
Hospital bed. Previous officers.
How did we get B+ there?
I think you put her in a jar.
Just like scooped her up with hands, like,
Yeah. Just a bunch of
Lot of
sponges.
shot
and-
glasses.
I mean, Clementine would have done all that then if no one else would have wanted to. At least to keep her staple too. The jar would have been like a little encasing. So
B said a lot of shot glasses.
yeah. Oh well. I mean, Clementine also has vials. He could have pulled out a really big one. So
Ento's just got like an armload of shot glasses of B+.
and yeah, Clementine also contributes some of his vials. It's like gotta get to the safety.
That is a much funnier scene now than I had originally planned. Just like arm, like everybody's like clinking glass as like these in all of these different vessels. Right, so you do see Officer Sama, the head director of the hospital, and he's doing everything he can with like modern medicine. He's going over Pim's condition, and it's just like here's where we're at. Pim's heart is at the verge of giving out. Like, it's beating far more blood than it should be. Like, I think the blood is far more viscous, you know? Like, she's on the verge of having a stroke. This is similarly affecting her brain, like, as it is swelling, and that is what the blood from the eyes was. And she's not been eating enough because she has not been consuming enough for her and what's left of B in her. And also, some of the stuff she's been eating has not agreed with it. I have the worst news for you, Cole. Cole played a no combat bounty. Yeah, let's see how you guys talk your way out of this one. That'll be fun.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And I mean, okay, but we'll see. Because Clementine is also more for no combat, but.
Oh, I support the no combat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, that's like, Pim, you're coming too, but Sama has like no answers for you as far as like medically. You guys are an anomaly. Like, you are two different beings living in in the same body, but also there seems to be a third thing in there, and we already know it's a lippy thing.
What's going on, Doc? I feel like shit.
It's like, flicks his syringe. Look like it too, and just stabs you in the arm and pulls some blood out.
Ow! I hate needles.
It's like, oh, then I have like the worst news for you. I've got nothing here. But I think as a community, we definitely know somebody who might have a way of helping you. How much do you like mushrooms?
What are we talking here? You know, like fun mushrooms?
I'm allergic to mushrooms. Like, I can't eat them. Like, that's a no-go.
That seems appropriate.
See, it's number 42 on my lab coat list. See right here.
It's just like he like looks over. It's just like, oh.
Sometimes also going to take a note of all those.
Just writing down everything. Two things that we know: Caesar dressing and mushrooms are it. But it's number 42. Mushrooms number 42.
Like, if Tim kind of ever wants to make him something, though, he wants to know so he doesn't accidentally hurt him.
But are you allergic to lemon bars?
Or lemon? I hope not. Or citrus? I hope not. He's okay with that, though. Yeah,
citrus is fine. Citrus is fine.
Okay.
Got to get your vitamin C. As a doctor, I suggest getting your vitamin C.
Hey, B, just for fun, can you give me a roll? Just for fun.
For science.
For science.
Mm-hmm. All science. All science. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna try to phrase this in the best way that I can. A, you lost confidence.
Yeah.
Nobody gets hurt from it, but you lost it. And B, you don't sense anything unusual at all. But okay. So
I am a mushroom.
B is a mushroom.
Each little shot glass is just sprouted like a mushroom.
Oh, I think Sama, who is familiar with B, has like got B in this chamber over here that kind of looks like a closet that is basically like pressurizing her back into one like being. So it's just like, Clem, what part of the ship do you work on? Like, you navigation or?
And still like the demolitions, I think. So
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You demolitions.
Yeah. Yep, demolitions. Works with like bombs, I guess, and also he tries to make like alternatives, like acidic alternatives and corrosive alternatives.
Absolutely.
And other stuff. And he does his compound tests. So.
Yeah, that'll work out. Pim, can as like a just to see, can you roll me 2 20-siders because double up is up now?
Oh, cool, double up. Nice.
So there we go. So we'll take the 19. You notice that there is, as like a hunter of a type yourself, something's coming for you. It's a distance off. And I'm not talking like it's inside your head. You are actively being hunted by something. And I'll just tell you, the red caps are actively hunting you. Like, right now. All of this stuff with B has gotten, like, the scent in the air, and they know where you are, and they are looking for a way in. And they are going to find ways in, because the Heralds opened a lot of doors that you guys did not close. Closed, like, one of them. They opened, you closed, like, 2 of them. They opened a lot.
B. They're coming. I can feel it. I know they're coming. What the hell are we supposed to do? I'm in no position to kill everything.
Who's coming, Pim?
The red caps.
B slumps in the tank and nods.
Pim shudders.
Simon also shuddered when she said that.
Simon looks at the 2 of you and is just like, red caps, yeah. Dealt with them before. Obviously. You guys know Sama, he's been around. He helped kill the first red cap that we saw. He's just like, well, I got some bad news. You 2 aren't killing anything until you go see Nicholas. So, hop on the airship or in the sub and get to a different doctor.
Sir, yes, sir. I would say, I mean, like technically, I don't know where we are with the airship. Are we done? Is it completed?
I don't think the transformation part is actively completed yet.
Okay, let's just go in the sub then, I suppose.
I think the airship can still function. It's just it can function as an airship right now. I don't have
the airship.
Okay, I don't have anything ready for the transformation just yet, or how all of the rules for it are going to work. So
we also don't have 2 pilots right now, so we are good to go.
If I reconnect with Pim, will it make the symptoms better or worse?
Honestly, I think it's the same. Like right now, there's something weird going on. So here is Beacon Point. It looks a little different than the last time we saw it, but don't worry, this is just an artistic like thing. It is bigger than this, but you'll see why it's this way in a second. So as you land, you are greeted by a like 7-foot tall cocker, like English Spaniel man with mushrooms growing out of his ears. This is Nicholas. He, until the Wander crew showed up, like he was the best doctor on the in the world. But he solves all problems through mushrooms. You broke your arm, he's got a mushroom for that. That'll literally like start growing out of your skin and reset your bone. And then he sees like everybody get off the ship, and he immediately looks at B and Pim, and it's just like, you see and this invention was actually created by Leo and Nicholas. I think Clem might have been there for this one too.
Oh, I was there. Clementine was there.
Clem, you recognize the thing that it's just like, it's the red cap detector, and he was just like, hey, we have a problem. And it's going off like this island is surrounded by red caps.
Of course.
And this is the cruise part. Everybody in the chat, we're gonna play tower defense, literally. Like, these 4 have to go cure Pim and B. The rest of the crew has to protect them and let them get cured. but they are going off like a beacon. So we're gonna get back to this game first, and then I will tell you guys how the stick looks.
Mhm.
Oh, what did I do? So Nicholas walks you all in and hurries you all into his office, and he's just stands next to his blackboard, and he has a little pointer, and he's points. He's like, "See, we can most certainly tell that the inflammation is based here, here, and here. It's truly a dangerous situation, and without any aid, the disease will begin sapping your strength, your AP, as you know, and then once your AP will no longer be able to recover, and then once your AP can't recover, it's going to start taking health from both of you, and you will just die." And he's just he nods, and he's just it's very tragic.
You gotta help me, Doc. There's gotta be something.
Oh, there's something. I was really hoping that you would ask for something. And here's the something. Now, you remember when I turned you into really, really small, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I and my mouse associates have discovered there's a smaller. And he pulls out a he puts away the body thing. He's just he also apologizes that was just a human male body instead of your didn't have time. He pulls out what is an absolutely tiny sub. There's the sub on the screen there, you guys can see it. It's much, much smaller.
Are we playing an inner space game right now?
Oh, we're going into Pim.
Oh man.
And he's just we've designed this submarine. Granted, it does not have any weapons on it itself. Apparently, Art's stuff exploded. B, are we good? Everything fine?
She's in there and the bot is in there.
Saw her pop in and out, but I hope that's good now.
She's typing.
See it. I'm watching. She cannot escape.
I'm good, just a blue screen.
Oh, wild. Okay. So, you see Nicholas look back and forth between all of you, and it's just now, once you're in there, I suspect, and I cannot guarantee it, that Pim and B will be able to make facsimiles of themselves. It's Ento, I realize, based on the embroidery inside your lab coat, that he's apparently reading backwards. It's it says you are allergic to mushrooms.
Yep, number 42 on the list.
Number 42 on the list. And it's just is there anything... Now, I'm going to have to give you a large dose of adrenaline at the same time you take this. Can you sign this waiver?
Yeah, let me read it first.
It just says it's not my fault.
Oh no.
If this were anyone but my sister, I'd say
nods,
no.
He's just I have a deathly peanut allergy. I hate that cat.
All right, give me the clipboard.
He hands over the clipboard.
Ento signs it and hands it back.
He walks up to Clem, and he's just you see him giving Clem an up and down look. And again, Clem is much bigger than most of us realized, 6'5".
6'5".
6'5", very large honey badger wearing a hat.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Looks Clem over, and he's just lifts your arms, smells you. He's you smell delightful. And you guys can hear the water bubbling outside as the hundreds of red caps are about to start like breaching the surface, and he's just like very just nonchalantly smelling Clem. It's just like, do you have any objections to consuming this mushroom?
Nope. If it's to help and what's needed, nope. It's fine. I'm okay with this.
And he's like, I will give you fair warning to everybody. We did not have time to install any weapons onto your miniature ship, so we did manage to make facsimiles of everything that you do happen to have. And you just see like little mice in the corner, like they're about like 3-foot mice, very quickly like stitching you guys' outfits, like Clem and Ento's outfits, including all of your allergies.
I was just about to ask.
Into tiny little lab coats.
I just open up my coat so they can get a better look of the entire list.
And it's just like, oh, no. They nod and like, yeah, all right. They get every single detail right. Then you see one of them in the corner with a Bunsen burner and like some sugar making little lollipops. Like absolutely microscopic lollipops.
Aww, so cute.
Aw. Nice.
Pim's all woozy and just trying to like touch the puppy man's ears.
They're very like woody mushrooms on his ears, for the record. I don't know if you guys have ever smelled a Cocker Spaniel's ears, but that's what this whole room smells like.
Oh God.
I know, it's not the best. I apologize for it.
Also, I have a question.
Yeah.
Could I like just because I want to see if I can like we'll have anything and see if I could put a piece of it. Could I like use my like tattoo skill and like try to just pull a bean and see if I can what I get with that? I'm kind of
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, I want to do the thing. How do I do that again? Let me see. So I'd use 1 AP, but like, how do I do that again? I mean, because I think because it has the stuff, but I don't know like if I roll like what do I do for that?
Oh, did I give you a list of them?
Yeah, I have the list of them, but I don't know like what gives what for that. I did copy paste what you gave me, like, but I don't. I know it costs 1 AP to pull one at random, and then 5 AP to pick the one that I want to pull. But I just want to pull one just to see what I get, and if I can just take a piece of that, even because we're gonna be small.
Oh, you could do it while you're in there and just get a very small jelly bean.
That too.
Or you get a jelly bean that's bigger than you guys, and that would be fun as well.
I mean, I'll just bring the jelly bean along. It could be like before or after.
Okay. Can you send me that? Did I send it to you in Discord? Because
it was sorry. Yeah, it was in the Discord. I forget which channel it was. I guess it was still in workshop, but I just copy pasted this stuff. Okay. Do you want me to? Where do you want me to send?
You can just put it right back in workshop, and I'll read it.
Okay. Because maybe I missed something. Actually, I think it probably was on the actual image, but this is what I have pasted in my document, though. Like the bag of beans all the way down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, roll a 1d9.
Okay.
And we'll decide which one of them you get.
Okay. 1d9.
Clem has jelly beans. B has weird blood candy.
Oh, I got. Oh, did I do that wrong?
9. You got vanilla. If held tight in the hand, it can become an umbrella that slows and prevents falling damage. And also can be used as an umbrella. All of those things are basically ripped straight from A Boy and His Blob, in case anybody's curious.
Oh, cool.
That game is old. B, how you doing? Like, how's the... B's gonna, like, go inside of both Pim and herself. That's gonna be an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you do feel like the red caps, both you and Pim. Artist typing, everyone. Get ready. I never played Arc Knight.
Weird, deaf anxious. Can I tell how far away the red caps are?
Yeah, before you guys, before Pim and B go under, can you roll me a 20 set, or I can tell you, you can give the crew some information. Both Pim and B can do it. Both of you guys roll 2 20-siders. We'll take the absolute highest. Unless it's a 1, then we're taking that 1 regardless. 2 1s. Cheating. 11s are no fun for me. And
No,
yeah, okay,
20.
so... Oh, there was a 20. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't see yours because I still had B's on that. Excellent. So with a 20, you give a massive heads up to all of the crew. You know it's going to start with a big batch. About 100 pretty weak, emaciated red caps are going to like pour through from the bottom of the ocean that have just been resting there. But there's also some like actively ripping open a rift, making it bigger. And soon there will be a red cap queen. So you can tell them exactly that.
The queen is coming.
Starving red caps are still they're red because that's what their skin looks like. They just kind of look like deflated balloons. But so Nicholas walks up to Ento and Clem, like motions behind a curtain for you guys to get behind for modesty, and he's just like, "Eat these mushrooms," and then he hands Ento, he's like, "Drink this."
In which order?
At the same time, I can't have you shrinking with a glass vial of adrenaline that would be like 100 times your size. So probably the adrenaline, then eat.
All right. Then he knocks back the adrenaline and then just. Do I have to chew the mushroom? I really need to know. I really need to know. Do I have to chew the mushroom, or can I just like dry swallow it? Can I just go like boom?
And he just like Nicholas leans over to Pim. He's like, "I was a little bit concerned about this."
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
I don't know how you eat. As long as it's in you, I'm good. I think it'll work. I'm pretty sure it'll work. And you know what? Chew it just to be safe.
Okay. And I just shove it in my face hole and start macerating it furiously, like there's flecks flying out.
Clem, are you just like popping it in and just eating it, or are you two making like just sets up a plate and fork and knife?
Sometimes we'll just eat it.
I like the idea. Outside this tower, the crew firing guns at these red caps as they mass about. You guys.
Yeah, Clementine's just gonna pop into his mouth, but then he's also just gonna pull out the jelly bean when he's small and just have a little jelly bean.
Right. So he comes up to Pim and B, laying in the hospital bed, and he's just like, "Now, I don't mean to sound too forward, but I'm going to need you two to become one for a moment."
B, get into me! I'm just gonna like open my arms, waiting for like the ultimate bee hug.
Wet hugs.
I don't like wet hugs.
But that was a nice image, though.
Too bad.
But then, so as you guys combine, you see him like pull out a different syringe. He's just like, "Oh no, don't worry, this isn't for you. That's for him." And he points out the window. If you happen to look out the window, he then injects it directly into your arm.
Ah! Sneaky doctor tricks.
You start to pass out, and you were just injected with the sub, Ento, Oh shit! I'm sorry. We've been on the wrong page the whole time. I'm sorry, everybody.
Okay.
I'm meant to be here. You're in a
Wow.
hospital bed with mushrooms.
That's a nice room.
Dig
No,
it.
I would live here.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, that's the window he pointed out.
Ah.
Oh, there's a window. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh shit!
Good.
That's a nice view.
That is a nice view. And you got some little.
And now we're here.
Here we are.
We're inside of Pim
Oh.
and B.
Mm-hmm. All at once.
All right, crew. What is the plan? I'm going to go here real quick, and now you guys can tell because it's like tower defense situation why the maps are the way they are. You guys can bring the sub and the airship. I'm fine with that. Just know that they couldn't both be hurt from that.
Mm.
And what were some of the plans? Because we are getting red caps from here at the bottom left. We are getting red caps from here at the top left. And we are getting just...
Give me a sec. Absolutely not. Just absolutely not. So I'm gonna turn that off for now. That thing runs for like 5 minutes. We cannot. That might make it so that we can't use cards until that is done. Just as a heads up.
Oh, that's a treat. Tisk. Alright, so while we wait for that to happen, I saw there were some plans in the chat.
Some time to go over those, but still.
While we wait for that, sorry everybody. Have the airship doing bombing runs. So Nico, would you like to make a roll for the chat as I guess it's for Professor Winters for Office and Traffic just doing bombing runs. Keeping the... Okay, yeah, you got that. Did great. A successful run does destroy a good number of the red caps. Whoop, I destroyed the airship. Goodbye, airship. I have so many airship tokens, everybody. I just need you to know that. Alright. And so outside, you guys hear massive explosions going on, and you hear you feel the area around you vibrating. Pim and B, you guys have managed to form yourselves into yourselves. Weapons included. It's just they all just happen to be made of blood. You look like yourself, but know that this isn't really your physical body. It's a very small part of your physical body.
Very cool. I'm just gonna kind of look down. It's and I'll feel normal, right? I won't feel the...
Yeah, you'll feel completely normal. Both of you feel fine. You're no longer sick in this form.
Cool, I don't feel like my heart's gonna explode. This is neat.
B pokes
Question.
him a bunch.
Oh, good.
Did the mice manage to make a miniature version of my sword, and do I still get the same benefits from it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can I still have small vials? Just the vials?
Of course.
Nice.
You want to collect samples of B and Pim when you're very small? Absolutely.
I mean that too, yeah. That'd be good. Just to see.
I didn't sign a waiver.
Well, I will ask your permission if you're okay with that stuff if needed. But I was
Okay,
curious.
yeah, no, you're fine. You can. You definitely can. And also, Pim is giggling
Okay.
because B's like poking her a bunch.
I think in my head, this submarine is kind of like one of those paddle boats. But it in still submarine form. Oh. Mika brought that back up to see if it was still going, and it was still, in fact, going.
Oh.
The sound
Cool.
wasn't. I was watching the
Okay.
monitor for the sound. So the help arrives and a confidence.
Absolutely. A help arrives for the crew up there, not in here.
Yeah, no, that's still good.
Yeah.
It's still good. Like, that's scary out there. No, they need help, please.
I think it's literally just the Jules has arrived and started like shooting. Jules is bigger than the airship. Oh, I didn't move us. Here we go. See, it's the Jules. So LP and KM are just like raining hell.
Nice.
But it's mostly just like they're very bad shots. But they're doing work.
Helping.
Yeah, good to help. That's nice. Yeah.
So you're inside this like ship that looks like your ship on the outside, but inside there's no computers. Like there's no weapons. It's you all have to pedal to get around. And if you have to fight something, you have to get out. But don't worry, you all can breathe down here. Like we can breathe inside here. It's fine.
Also, like the crew out there has to like fight. Does that already break the bounty, or does that?
That's why I said that bounty's gonna break.
Yeah. Okay. No, making sure. You don't gotta worry about it. Okay.
Yeah. You don't you worry.
Just wanted to make sure, because then if we do gotta fight something, okay, then yeah, we might as well.
But you know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it. If you guys don't fight anything, you do get rewarded.
Okay.
But you're gonna see in a second that's gonna be hard. There's a checklist written like in one of the mouse's handwriting on the wall. And it's just like, please remember, brain, heart, stomach. And it's just like there's a like sketch of a map. So you guys will know how to get to whichever one you want. It's just up to you where would you like to start.
Okay. And where are we right now? Like, where's our starting point from?
I imagine in like the upper arm.
Okay. Yeah. I remember.
I don't know, until you're the doctor. What's most important, my brain or my heart?
Am I still under the effects of the adrenaline?
I would say that you probably are, but like whenever you want to be done with it is when you're done with it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Brain, heart. Definitely not the stomach. No, that's not. It's not as important. I mean, you need the heart because that pumps the blood to the brain. But then if the brain's not doing anything, then it's no good. But I mean, it's you, so your brain did anyways. Heart.
A, fuck you. B, all right. Let's go to the heart.
7 times 9. All right.
Alright, so who wants to be steering this? This 4-person tandem bike that is a sub.
I'll do it.
Dibs.
All right.
Alright,
Until up on adrenaline wants to as well.
Clemens go to decide amongst themselves. But he will keep an eye out while they're steering.
Yeah, B,
Right, we got a Rochambeau for it. We got a rock paper scissors.
All right, Spazoid. All right, no, you two go.
Hey, God damn it. Alright. So yeah, alright, can you give me is that your new roll or no? Alright, can you give me a roll? Only one 20-sider this time. but we do get a plus from confidence.
Please tell me they're Rochambeauing with the dice.
Oh yeah, you guys can both you can roll rock, paper, scissors against each other. Higher one wins it. All right, Ento won the rock, paper, scissors. What'd you throw out?
I threw out a rock.
Clearly means canonically art must
He misunderstood and just slapped Ento.
Oh.
Ento's just like, woo! Okay, yeah, let's do this. I win.
Clementine is clapping.
So you guys, I'm just as you're going, like arguing over how to get to the heart. I imagine the two of you, one of them's made of blood, the other one's a doctor. Even inside it, can figure out how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And we enter the heart chamber, and it's not full of blood like you might have think. Like you have room to stand on these sides and stuff. Like you would be ankle deep in bloody, liquid. But there is your heart is wrapped in tendrils of red vine.
Well, that can't be normal. I mean, I'm not the doctor, but I would assume that that's not good, right? Right?
It doesn't seem good. It might explain why your heart feels like it's way too big right now.
Mm.
It's constricting. Gotta fix it. Let's shoot it.
No.
Okay. Maybe a
shoot
bad idea.
Don't shoot yourself in the heart, please.
Might be a bad idea.
That's your heart. Please don't.
Are they coming from anything specific?
Roll me a 20-setter. 2 20-setters because Lurid played double up again.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be good to know. Aha.
So yeah, at the base of it, you see what look like maybe little cephalopod type creatures, and they are stretching out and patting the tendrils. They seem like they are helping whatever it is grow. And here you go. Here's what they are. They're adorable.
Oh. Yeah. Demise.
Oh,
B,
yeah. So cute.
you would recognize these things as little beelings, little things that you normally have control of, but these ones are not. You do not feel them. You do not feel them the way that you normally would feel things.
How far away are we from them?
I would say that you're a pretty good distance. With an 18, Pim could have spotted them from a good distance. So, as far as away as you would want to be, is how I'm going to answer that.
Can I try to command them from here?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me 2 20-siders. Alright, so, with a success, you do see them, they turn around, or what did you try to command them to do?
Get away from the heart.
Okay, so you see them they do listen to a degree. They start slinking away, and it is a mob of them. There's more than just the 3 that are in that token, but the bottom tendrils that they have are connected to the same tendrils. As they are stepping away, Pim, you are feeling a little bit of heartburn, just a bit. And the heart just it's been beating this whole time, but it starts beating irregularly.
Hey, squid boys, maybe stop. Maybe don't get away from the heart for a second here before we can, figure out what the hell's going on.
You need to roll me 220-sided. Success. You realize that, like, they see you, and, like, your success is going to be, like, also, Art said get away from the heart. So, yeah, they're gonna, oh, no, that's from earlier. They see you, and, like, they don't have mouths exactly, but they still lick their lips. Like, staring at Pim. They aren't moving because, like, B still gave them the command, and I'm gonna hold true to that fiction. But you know, without a doubt, that they want to just, like, consume this little part of Pim that is now inside here as well.
Hey guys, I don't appreciate the, looking. What's going on?
Put you guys up here so everybody can see you. Art is typing.
Would I be able to tell what's wrong with them since they're, I guess, mine?
You could definitely give it a shot. So, tough choice. My choice for you is B's gonna have to get a lot closer to them, and they feel like you got them. It feels like you got them under control, but at any second, like, you're not 100% sure they're not gonna snap at you. But you can go up and investigate them, and I'll give you a little bit of information. But you'll be within their range.
I'm gonna get in out they range then.
Okay. So, it gets, like, right up on them. And, like, you do see them, like, quivering and, like, Ento, these are definitely, like, some kind of strange, autoimmune situation. Like, you're so small that you are now on the cellular level. It must be fascinating.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, Ento is going to go with B.
Oh, okay.
Up to them.
Alright, so you guys get, roll me a 20-sided to use your diagnose ability. And, like, that could actually really help. Huh. Could.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on.
Ento's doing something with his own roll, so I'm just, like, looking forward to... Oh, good. So it did become a 1.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you could have rolled another one, but it looks like he did want that 1.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we had double up.
I forgot about it, too. You can roll another one, see if it's a 20.
Yeah, let's...
that'd be fun. Do both. Oh, okay.
So, as you get close, Pim, your heart starts beating really fast, and you all are experiencing this on a visceral level. Like, the beating is making the blood in this room, like, start, like, moving like rapids, and then also, because saying B is weird, and then also, like, it is hurting you. Like, it is in your heads.
I'm just, like, gripping my head and just, like, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, I think you all have to take 2 damage from that. Everybody in here, except, yeah, everybody takes 2. It's just like, I think they see you, like, I think they know that you're a doctor because Pim knows that you're a doctor, and they see you as a threat.
Oh.
So, they are like whipping their tentacles around. Like, it is not combat yet, but B, they do, they lash out and grab B and drag her in between all of them. And they are, it's not hurting you yet, but they are actively trying to, like, flay you with their whips to get, like, your blood into them. And that's what's happening.
Bino!
Alright, I would like to pull out my sword and start flailing it at them. Like they're little whippy
Can I noodle back?
tentacles.
Absolutely. So Ento and B are like on full like murder these like things. So both of you guys make attacks for me. And you are protecting a Warpletinger.
That's what I was gonna ask.
From the inside. Huh. So that's a 2 and an 8. And a 13 and a 10. Okay. So, okay. I can, like, so as you're swinging your sword, cleaving through these strange squid creatures, I can give you something to learn. Like, you're gonna learn a little bit about this. About what's going on. But you are also going to take a big old chunk out of the vines that are connected to the heart. Just swung a little bit too hard.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna say that at this point Ento is still riding that adrenaline high, and so he's just
It's way stronger than you thought.
a disregard for most things around him.
Okay. Sorry. So as like you swing, Pim, I'm not like actually hurting you from it, but like you do feel it. Like that heartburn is really bad. Also B, as you whip back at them, like combined with Ento's like slashing away one of them, like you can pull the other like rest of them into you. It feels weird, but like, or you could just flay them. Like either one. Like they both count as dead, and one's not a negative, but like you can either like just like splash them across the walls or pull them back into yourself. Up to you.
I'm gonna absorb them.
All right. So, Ento, what you learn is these blood vessels here, like what's growing around the heart, like what's making the heart so much bigger. There are other creatures living in this body, and they have made this like body their home. And like the big danger is most certainly the brain. Like the brain, like if it keeps going, is going to kill her. Like she's gonna start running a massive fever. Like, but the source is the stomach. And also, all of these tendrils are not good, and if you guys can think of a way of like removing them, that will stop the heart from being a problem.
Okay.
Is Ento gonna relay that to the rest of the group?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at my my skills.
Well, while you guys think over a way of like doing that, we're gonna go to the crew as they are being like charged at by like hundreds of red caps and like I'm actually gonna roll for this is for how well the red caps are doing, everybody. I'm rolling my 2d20. Okay, so they are not doing well. With you guys managed to just like basically clear out all like a good majority of the first wave of them gets like wiped out based on like calling for help and doing like successful maneuvers. So what's the next step in you guys' defenses? Are you just literally just circling around, firing down at people? Is anybody getting off? Like, what are the plans?
I know they said there was like a strike team, like a ground team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What was that said?
It was a way back. Like I know, like
Oh, no.
Akana, Midnight, and Soki.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, if it's not too much, Nika, can you roll for 220-siders for the strike team? Like, on the ground, seeing how they're doing? Then they might get a little bit more information. You get one more. Okay, there it is. Well, good. The 17 is, unless somebody lowers that too.
I don't think that works because we're taking...
Yes, we take the higher.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so,
Warlord made it to 20.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that strike team is just like wrecking shop down there. Just on the ground. How like Cole, Akana, Midnight, and Soki describe how you guys are murdering red caps, please. Just like lasers firing from the jewels and bullets firing from the airship, and then like those four just on the ground like kicking the shit out of things hand to hand. But let's go back to the heart. Have we thought of a way of like helping?
Is there a central route for all the stuff on Pim's heart?
There might be. That sounds like a thing we would roll to locate.
Actually, let me see.
Also, Clem, this isn't that bad for you. You're pretty good at this. Like, you've helped out a giant creature before. That's a 20 and a 1.
Whoa,
naturally rolled.
Magnificent.
Wow. That's beautiful. Because actually I was gonna, but no, that works.
I'm sorry, Karam. Were you included in that? Like, she listed off. So, Karam, you also hit the ground. I'll explain to me how you just destroyed, like, groups of red caps at this point. Yeah, so it's a natural reap and sow. So we're going to have the best effect and the worst effect.
That's very cool. Nice. Love that. Natural.
Which is very, very good that B did it. Alright, so...
Mm-hmm. It's the best part.
What? The best... What? You were looking for a central heart. And central route to the heart. You find it. Absolutely. It's right here. Like, if you clear out this, like you get rid of this right here, it's gone. And the only problem is, it goes somewhere else. So, and, like, it's not normally a choice thing. Like, you are going to be able to clear out this heart stuff right quick. Is like you found the location, you just don't but the one that's the 20. The one is, do you want the brain or the stomach to get stronger?
Wow.
Hey, but look, you cured the heart. Well, you will cure the heart once somebody else figures out how to like cut it away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make the stomach stronger. I don't want Pim's brain to melt.
And if I remember correctly, the stomach is the source.
Let me just go to that map real quick. Nobody panic. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. So you guys, B has shown B. I think that you probably have shown everybody the central nerve or the central like cord. Like this is what you guys need to like cut through.
Yup.
Excellent. Like you see it. Like to free the heart, it's really not that much work. It's just like get through the trunk of this and just rip it all down. Like it's not connected to B. To Pim or B actually. It's just like kind of floating.
Okay.
Then I've got my axe. I'm gonna start trying to chop that bad boy up.
All right.
I'm gonna use the sword to do the same thing.
I think Clement. I mean, if it's still work, I think Clementine would just try to use some of his acid to also try to eat away at that, make it go away.
Oh, for sure. So yeah, you guys all roll me 2 20-sided, and okay, so a success for Keri, so I don't have to like punish her.
Thanks.
Okay.
Nice. VaNex, it's a tough choice.
That's fine. Okay.
Ento's fine. Ento's doing great. Just hopped up on adrenaline. I started cutting this early. I'm just going to town.
Yep.
I am in surgery right now, and I am stoked about it.
The sword suddenly turns into a scalpel, and she's like, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah, that's very cool.
So yeah, like you guys do all. Tough choice for VaNex.
Yeah, I got a tough choice.
Let's see. Your acid is as it burns into it. You see a splash of it actually is about to touch Pim's actual heart, not just the threads around it, but like Pim's actual heart's gonna get a little bit burnt. Like you know that what you're doing right. Like you can see the tendrils start to regrow as like Ento and Pim like swing their weapons into it. You know your acid is what's keeping them away.
Okay.
Now you can do a little damage to Pim from the inside and not have to deal with it. But in a second, like some other like antibody situations are gonna show up. Like if you don't do this now and hurt Pim, you're gonna have to fight your way out of here.
Okay. I mean, the thing is, like, I don't want to hurt Pim. I think Clementine doesn't want to hurt Pim, and like, that is her heart. Like, that is a vital organ. And the thing is, like, because I think you probably would have been going a bit too hard, so it just would have leaked over, and that's. I don't know. Like, I don't think would that be. I mean, how like. I mean,
do we know how much it would hurt Pim?
Yeah, yeah. Like, would that be something we could like take care of like after, or is it just gonna be?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's just gonna take damage.
Okay. I mean, honestly, like, I don't want to hurt Pim.
Yeah, that's fine. You're perfectly fine if you don't want to hurt Pim.
I know, but then they also want us to get to the obstacle. But you know, like, okay. I think. Because I know this is my choice, but like.
I won't be mad at you.
Okay. Because I do want us to like. Move on, and also just like. We're here to help you, even if it's gonna like. Be a bit rough.
Hurt me, baby. Hurt me.
Yeah, you're gonna get burned a little bit, but you know it's gonna be better. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna get.
I'll be fine.
It's okay. I hope so. I'm gonna. Clementine's doing his best. He's gonna.
It's just a little bit of heartburn. A little bit of
Yeah,
heartburn.
it's literal heartburn. Little bit of heartburn. Clementine's gonna like try to make it better though. Make it up to you, any way he can.
Pim like
will apologize
touches her
immediately.
chest. She's like, "I'm kidding. I hate you." Ow!
Yeah, Clementine's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, but," and then he's just like, gonna like point out that the acid is working though and making the tendrils like not come back, and like he is though profusely apologizing. He's really
Pim's on her
sorry.
hands and knees and just like holds up one hand while clutching her chest, and she's like, "Clem VP."
Just
Like,
collapse a little bit.
And
It's
the
like,
thing,
oh, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, but he is also like I don't know what he can really do to actually like do anything about that now to make it feel better. But he is also like trying to like relieve like the pain a little bit, like touching that part like a little bit, like just patting it.
Well, you're looking right at the heart, so she'll take 2 damage.
Yeah,
But
it's too bad.
No amount of armor can stop this because it's from the inside now.
No. Just a little bit of comfort because whoops, I hurt your heart. I'm so sorry.
My heart is breaking. Oh.
No, I don't want to see this happen. It's my fault.
It's okay.
I'm gonna cast Mend,
There we go.
and what I'm basically gonna do is I just reach into my coat and I pull out a bottle of some pink thick fluid.
I'm picturing the goo from Ghostbusters too now, so thank you.
All right. Yeah,
Yep, Pepto-Bismol. It's just Pepto-Bismol.
It's just Pepto. It's literally just Pepto.
That's good.
And I just start pouring it on the heart.
Somehow, so much worse. So much worse.
Yeah.
But it works.
I mean, it has to. That's what the spell says.
It works.
An immediate cooling sensation rushes through my chest, and I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Here we go.
All right. You're the doctor. Where do we
This
go
is
next?"
the weirdest game. So where do you guys want to go next? You guys can climb back on your little bicycle sub and decide, do you want to hit the stomach or do you want to hit the hit the stomach or the brain?
I vote for the stomach, but I mean, I'm okay with whichever.
Yeah, you said that the stomach is the
Can be
problem,
hang back
right?
while they go to the ship real fast.
Sure, B. As like, what would you like to do back here? Oh, this is so squeaky. Like, this is an untested. I don't even know why he made this thing, other than the fact that the mice can fabricate things very fast. We got the crew back here. Let me just get like.
I'm just imagining it like just squeaking through Pim now, like
It just sounds like Pim's whistling.
in from the inside.
This is weird.
Put your head to Pim's chest. You can hear some.
I'm gonna wait till they are all far enough away and then stretch my tentacles around Pim's heart and give it a small hug while casting another mend on her heart.
Yeah, aw.
Love you so much.
Adorable.
Yeah. Wish I had healing spells.
That is literally the best thing that's ever happened. I love it.
So cute. Like they hug twice. Ready.
No one saw shit, let's go.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
Turns out, yeah.
I didn't see it.
To the
Like,
tummy!
I saw it.
So ground squad, you guys with the 20, you've all been just like fucking shit up the whole time.
Aw.
Like keeping everybody really safe from like the tower's not even like close to being attacked.
Good job.
A good vote, like especially with a 20 on like setting shock teams in. In the distance though, B and Pim, you would feel it. There is a, and I keep describing it as a noiseless roar. Like you can feel the roar, but you can't hear it. As you see the water begin to split to let a red-capped queen in. And it's big. Art, can you give me a 20-sider though?
Out of curiosity, how much HP does Mend do?
I thought it does like 5 as long as you're not in combat, right? Something like that. That was a 15 from Art rolling. Art over the Mend is 5, so like
So just back to full, right?
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Fully healed. So here's the big red cap queen. And you guys can connect and can talk to the people above if you want to. But B knows that the queen is not the worst of it. There is something behind the queen as well. Airship. And how, like, now, so I see a bombard against the red cap queen. Absolutely. And now everybody just discuss how you're attacking the red cap queen. And she's about, like, she is coming out of the ocean. Like, one of her claws tears into the docks that, like, is how they deliver the wood back to Pastora. And she's just, like, stomping up. And you see her grabbing corpses of, like, the red caps that you guys finished off and just stuffing them into her mouth, with, like, grabbing them. And as she does this, she just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And that's what's happening. But B does sense something behind. You guys are going to the stomach, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go through another cool hallway. It's just like, you can see, Ento, can you give me a roll? Just 120-sider instead of 2.
Yeah.
Alright, so your tough choices. You can slow down, and I have a clock going on in the background that you guys can't see. Not a real clock, but like a number of dice rolled situation. I will move that clock a little bit forward if you stop to investigate what's going on. Like, and you could try to help. There's a possibility you could hurt the stomach hurt the problem in the stomach from here. Like, give yourself a bit of aid, but you're gonna have to make a couple more rolls. Or you can just be like, we don't got time for that, and head straight for the stomach. Both of them I'm perfectly fine with.
Yeah, at this point, the adrenaline's still going, so Ento is just pedaling as fast as he can.
Yes, there's something. Zoom!
Like, we gotta go! Come on! Pedal faster!
So you reach the stomach, and that is just a pool of acid, and inside is all congealed as one thing. All of the bee candy that Pim has been consuming to stay, like, okay. And, like, the second she stopped adding candy to it, her symptoms really started, like, going way up. So the fact that you stopped eating candy for because you were sad about what happened to Sept, like, this thing created all of the rest of the little things that are running around your body.
Great.
But it is just like a big piece of hard candy. Just don't swallow your bubble gum, kids. That situation.
Oh, good.
Art's bot died trying to fix it.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what you guys are seeing right now. Just this incredibly strange creature.
Oh, good. Look at that thing. We should probably deal with that somehow.
So, Professor Winter is using Vortex. Okay, absolutely. We got Shadow Whip coming from Quarry. Ouch. So, I know we're still waiting on Art to come back, or that bot to come back. Oh yeah, I like the stuffing a bomb in the corpse. Let me go back to that screen. Sorry, guys. Well, we just technical problems suck.
Yeah.
I like that, like, everybody's like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna ask Nika to roll one die. And we get to judge how it went from there. But like the vortex is gonna happen, the shadow, so it's a success. It all goes how you guys are saying. Like, it's like really upset. You see like Soki's missiles tearing through the flesh of this red cap, and like the bomb is like, it's basically stuffs the food so far down itself that you see the bomb like blow a hole in its side. Like, it's like freezing and beginning to crack because they have no defenses against ice, but it's still like moving and just slamming its claws into the ground, like digging deep furrows as you guys see the jewels like doing laps around, like just like firing away, getting rid of the little red caps. Absolutely, Sept is also like, Sept is there with the jewels, like firing at like keep. All right, that works out really good. Poor Art. It's completely offline, Art says.
Aw.
We just keep an eye in Twitch chat? Would that work?
Yeah, I think like Art, is that okay if you just want to type in Twitch chat and we can read what you're saying there? We'll read it out loud as soon as we see it. Okay. Obviously, we want you to keep trying to get if you can get the bot back up, we'd like you to rejoin. But
Yeah, I would say keep using the bot channel in
Yeah,
the hopes that
okay.
it eventually like repops it and gets it to work.
Okay. And that way it doesn't get lost in the chat because only Art types in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys are back in the stomach, and here it is. It's gross. You know immediately that you can't take your sub into the stomach acid. And the acid might suck for some of you.
So is the candy monster under the acid?
Yeah, I would say you guys are probably up here, like above the acid, like looking down. I think that you guys ended up in the esophagus, basically, just staring down at it.
All right. Well, we got to get that thing above the acid. If I touch it, I'm going to fizzle. Would I be candy with
Do I
me?
have control over this one? Not this one. This one is like most certainly not you. It is made of the candy that you make of yourself for sure, but it's so many points removed that it just wants to like consume. It wants to take full control over Pim's body and doesn't care who it hurts to get there. Also, if anybody enjoys is looking to kill Pim, this is the moment basically because like
don't do it.
Thanks, guys. Pim's just laying there prone in a bed somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
just throwing bee candies into your stomach. It's like, yeah, this will work.
Will it?
No, it'll make it way worse.
Yeah, so I'm like, no. I mean, is there any way to I think we should probably try to lure it out of the acid.
Yeah, do I have any candy on me? I mean, I've got B. Like, dangle B above the stomach acid for a second, just be like, come here.
Yeah, you could try to lure it out of the stomach with B if you would like, for sure.
I don't want to roll bad and drop her in the acid, though.
It's also a very real possibility.
I mean, I'm curious about that acid, but I'm not gonna.
Hey, B, any ideas? How are we gonna get this thing up?
Yeah.
I'd squish down to a big candy shape to make to be more appetizing. I mean, yeah, it would want like that's what Art says. Squish down into a big candy and candy shape to be more appetizing. Right? It's still the same roll, but yeah, I would give you a better effect if it succeeds.
Let's do it. Is double up or no?
Nope. This is raw. Okay, that's a success.
Good, good, good.
It gets out of the acid, and like it like surfaces and tries to like jump up and like SeaWorld style like snatch the bee candy. Wanana.
While it's out of the water, I want to shoot it.
For sure.
All right. So let's do. Let's actually do delirium trigger with a focus shot. And holy fudge!
I love a failure though. I really do. So the goal was to just like look down and just fire 9 missile bullets into this one creature.
Yes. It does I think 5 HP on failure.
Yeah. So like so it works really well. Hold on one second. Like you see like the missiles going into it and like just you start to see it like cracking apart as like it again, it's just like kind of hard candy right now. As it explodes. Like all of those missiles in it? For sure.
I don't like the tone in your voice, sir.
What? No. Ento, you look down and you suddenly realize the problem. You just broke it into a bunch of small little ones, and they are all like swimming around down there. And you see a lot of them latch onto the inner lining of your stomach with their mouths. And this is hurting. Like, it's another 2 damage as they all like bite inside your stomach. There's all these like weird little like piranha like hard candy teeth sinking into the inside of your skin.
Fake Pim is just barfing like nothing.
Oh, no.
Real Pim is like barfing in bed.
You want to throw up for real?
B just said B is going to panic cast sleep.
Okay. Roll me that sleep.
Because I think I might have an idea to try something, but I'll...
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, so you do see a couple of them do stop biting, and you don't have to worry about the taking, like, your body is strong enough to not the taking damage from the other ones, but, so 2 of them are asleep, and 3 of them are just, like, still going to town, but not extra damage, just making you crazy. What's your idea, Clem?
I mean, I kind of want to, like, wait, am I able to, because I don't know if it's, like, fully, like, executable yet, but would I be able to use some, like, actual, like, citric acid in the form of the new ability that I probably would have gotten in the October games, Acid of Opportunity? Or
Yeah.
is that... Okay, I would like to try to do that and just pour it, like, a little bit, a couple drops into the, like, stomach acid where those monsters are, those blood balls.
What's the result you're looking for?
I guess like to let, cause I'm reading on things, and I guess basically like just like have them dissolve in there, just eat them up. They're not gonna survive in there anymore.
Oh, okay. You're trying to like actively like increase the acid.
Well, yeah, just the digestion of them. They're just gonna be like, like they're even instead of like, I guess, piling up and like becoming that monster, like it wasn't supposed to really be doing that. It's actually just gonna be like digested like it was supposed to, and like in terms of like what the acid does. Just break it down. break it down. Like help the gastric acid do its job of breaking that shit down. That's what I'd like to do with that. Or that's the intention.
For sure. This says hydrochloric acid will dissolve sugar very, very fast.
Yeah, that, whichever. But like
absolutely.
Yeah, like the acids. I am trying to learn about that too myself so I can actually say which ones, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, hydrochloric also dissolves in
yes, also just what's safe for like putting in your body. So
yeah, it dissolves iron too, so like I mean blood's mostly iron and these candies are mostly iron and sugar, so
yep, gonna pour some of that, a little bit of that, enough of that for it to work, and hope that helps.
Absolutely, yeah, you have that acid, but please just roll to see how effective this is. You don't have to roll to see if you have that acid. We know you do.
Yeah, so hot with the D20. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, that's a success. Ento, can you roll me a 20-sider?
Yeah.
She's gonna hurl. Yeah.
I mean, this might get it out, but
no. Like they both were successful, but she's gonna throw these little things up. And with a 17, you guys have just enough time to make a couple rolls to get out of here.
Yep, let's go.
And you still got the brain to deal with. So, how do we make a speedy getaway? Inside the splash zone of that is Pim's stomach.
Is Ento still all hopped up?
Oh yeah.
Ento, punch it! We gotta get out of here. I'm gonna barf us up.
What's like the nearest thing that's punchable?
The pedal with your foot.
You could do that. Oh, let's see. What else would be fun? Like, you just punch the lining of her stomach and just end up further in something.
Like, Ento literally just punches the closest thing next to him.
Because it's a little like, I know it's not the umlaut, but what is it? You said like you were at the esophagus, like you just punched a little like speed bag thing in the back of your throat.
Uvula.
Yeah, the uvula. I was like, I know it's not the umlaut, but I always get the like that word is just in my head. You guys look over, he's just speed bagging it. He's the reason you threw up. Had nothing to do with the acid.
Literal gut punch.
Yeah. So in my head, that is actually what made you throw up.
Ento just.
Like would have been fine with the acid. You just guys look over. He's just like hopped up. He's just like he's rolled up his lab coat.
Yeah, that was for relief. So like,
it was a good bar.
So we need a roll to get out of here. You guys, all four of you can roll, and we'll take the highest. That's fine with me.
Okay.
And whoever rolls the highest, what you say is the way we got out. That's how we got out. Okay, roll the 3. That 4 took a long time to get there.
Of course.
Art, thank you so much. B, how did we not get out of the barf? How did the party get caught in the barf?
Punching too hard? No, I'm kidding. But...
That one landed really at a nice spot for the streams. She's like, we just get to look at it.
Do it. They'll get in those ones.
We almost got out, but Ento saw this really smooth piece of stomach lining and just had to punch it. Works for me. So,
Your poor stomach.
Cam, roll me a 20-sider.
Okay.
All right, 17. All right, I will, like, as you guys are going up, you manage to catch yourself in your own sinuses. So now you all are actively climbing up without your sub. Your sub's gone now. So it's taking longer. So we're gonna add some time to that clock, and that's fun for me. You guys are now climbing up into into Pim's brain, like off to see the wizard style.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Like arm in arm skipping along.
It's just like
Clementine would go along with that for sure.
It's canon. We're doing it.
Yep, we're skipping. Clementine's enjoying the noise.
who's who? Who's Dorothy? Who's the Scarecrow? Who's the Tin Man? And who's the Cowardly Lion?
I feel like I would probably have to be Dorothy in this scenario.
I think in the scenario, probably.
Yeah.
Oh boy, who else is who? Okay, so I would say Clem is probably the lion.
Aw.
Okay.
And Ento would be the Tin
Like, if-
Man.
See, I was thinking Art has to be B has to be the Tin Man because she wants heart because she wants blood.
That makes sense.
But Ento is probably it's probably tied between Clem and Ento which one is actually the most intelligent. But Ento has not been really on display this time. It's like Ento does have pretty Scarecrow vibes right now. Hopped up on adrenaline,
Yeah, but I think it's a good doctor.
pulled himself down off a pole, and just started kicking things. Let's fucking go!
Like Clementine's going along all happy to be there, so he's
Real quick, it's just a smash cut to and smash, yeah, and it's just Nicholas is like, oh god, oh, and he's just wiping up the floor.
yeah.
So there, and he pats Pim's head and puts a cold washcloth across it, and you do see him take his hand off. He's like, ooh, quite a fever.
Mm.
And you guys are getting hotter and hotter the further up you go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everything you guys have typed in for defeating the Red Cap Queen, absolutely. She goes down, you just absolutely wreck her shit. So you guys did so well on that, like 220s in a row. You guys are you have to tell me how you are both fighting off the remaining red caps and pinpoint where where the rift is. And right now you guys will notice there's quite a few red caps coming out of the forest up here as another wave. But now we are locating, you guys' job, locate the... I didn't move you guys, everybody. No, I did. Oh, the stream froze for me. I did that yesterday, too. Is everything still connected for everybody else?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah?
Excellent. I lost track of everything for a second. Okay. So that's your job. Find the rift, seal the rift, however you want to deal with it, and get that closed. As you guys continue onto the brain. So you guys are feeling a bit of static electricity as you make this trip up Pim's nasal cavity into her brain. Which has just got to be a true delight. Every step you want to sneeze.
Everything's tingly. I don't know if that's the static or the adrenaline.
Clem, can you give me a 20-sider real quick?
Okay.
Let me make sure. So tough choice. You do happen to see there's you're in the sinuses.
Mhm.
You can go, and this is a risk. You see something dangling on, and it's gonna sound kind of gross. There's something dangling on a nose hair.
Okay.
And it's just like, scientifically, you might have a use for it down the road. Like it just draws your attention. It's not a boogie. It's not a booger. It's just like a little bit of pollen caught on a nose hair, and it's just like, oh, we might be able to do something with this, or maybe not pollen, maybe a spore.
Mm.
But you can go get that and vial it up. But it might make her sneeze. Would you be willing to take that risk?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
He's gonna leave that and maybe try to address that later, but this is more important. Yeah,
Just
priority.
Clem side-eyeing a nose hair, then puts the cork back on his vial.
He's just like, thinking about it, puts it away, and he's just like, makes note of it though for later.
As we get hotter and hotter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, warming up, but it's like, now's not the time.
You guys have entered the brain.
That is your brain. That's your brain. Uh-huh.
You see this strange demonic creature, like, staring back at you, its antlers entangled in the mass that is your brain.
Good. Very
Cool,
good.
but it doesn't look good for your brain. I'm saying it's out of character.
And you hear in just warbled speech. It's like, this is my body now.
Oh. No, it's not.
I choose to disagree, sir.
You won't have much to disagree with in a moment. And you do feel the heat like going up. I would say you're probably running like 102 degree fever right now. I've been slowly ticking up the temperature.
So now I am loopy as shit. Okay.
Yeah, I remember what it's like for it to have like 104 to 100 fever. So don't go up that high.
I was chilling like this when I had COVID, so this is a very recent memory.
Alright. Ento, can you roll me a 20-sider as the doctor? Okay, yeah, absolutely. With a 15, you do see that this is not a cancerous growth. I don't know like how to say it right. Like this, if you can cut this away, you can see how you would cut it away, but you would have to be very, very careful. A lot of the parts that it is attached to right now are like the memory centers for Pim. So any damage outside of like any tough choice, that kind of situation is dangerous, very dangerous to Pim. It does seem to be some other kind of like foreign, like it seems like a virus that got out of control. Like it managed to like build up like a blood/candy shell, and it has seemingly been growing here for a while. Like it was like tiny trace amounts, and then once Pim started starving the stomach demon of candy, it decided to take over the brain.
Oops.
All right, so yeah, I let the party know that. Like, guys, we need to be careful. One wrong move and Pim could forget who we are.
I happen to like you guys, so, well, most of you. But regardless, I would rather not forget.
Guaranteed Clem takes that like to heart. Like I realized that you weren't aiming it at Clem, but in my head, Clem's like, oh, sad badger.
Pim just hugs Clem.
Oh,
Not you.
Well, Clementine's hugging her up, but he's like, he really wants to make this right and hope he's okay. He's like thinking on like how to like get rid of this thing safely without
I
hurting her.
pat Clem's shoulder like it's okay. She definitely meant me. That was me.
He's nodding, but he's like, no. gotta get. He's
a very hug-full episode full of hugs.
But he is
as you're
hugging them,
staring
though.
down a demon that has taken over your brain.
Yeah, it's like, we're gonna do this.
I'm gonna
Get
have
rid of
to like commission this to be made. Just all of us hugging it out and giant demon looming in the background.
Yeah! We gotta kill this
The
demon.
power of friendship.
Oh, we gotta kill this demon. Gotta get out of your brain.
All right. Well, what is our course of action here?
Okay.
Anything I
if-
do is like very explodey.
Yeah, and I want to be careful with the acid. I don't want to burn her brain.
I've got a couple things here. Would I be able to do anything about the candy shell since I'm the one that knows how the candy's made? Absolutely. B makes eye contact with the demon and points at the hug and shrugs. You get a thought in your head, Pim? Like, in your head, you feel the thought shrug. You feel like you feel the emote shrug.
Mm. All right. So what can B do about the candy shell thing?
If B wants to like study it to try to find like a weak point to it, your brain is also mostly covered in this shell now. That is like one of the things that is heating you up. I don't know if the science is there, but like in my head it works.
So, because she's running a fever and it's really hot, if we cool it down, will that do anything?
I have reason to suspect. But yeah, first B is gonna roll for the studying the candy shell.
Okay.
Okay, 6. It's basically this. It's gonna take a little longer than you wanted it to be. Like, you can get this information, but it's just like taking too long. The thing's not even actively attacking you. It doesn't have like limbs to attack you. It's just like watching you as you like study the candy shell. But you do get some good information for it, as long as you're okay with it taking a while. Or you can just let Ento go ahead with his cooling it off plan, whichever you want to do. How long is just like seconds, really? Like, you could have got, like, if you had rolled high, you would have gotten it immediately. But I'm gonna tick the temperature up by 1. She's gonna have a 103 fever. I'll let Ento go then. All right, Ento, what's your plan? How do you plan on cooling this one off?
All right, so I have an ability scroll to use a non-legendary skill from the naturalist class. I have a card.
Absolutely.
And one of the spells is freeze. You blow cool air, creating freezing winds that swirl around a nearby target.
And if you need help with freeze, though, Clementine will also use freeze.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I want to do.
So absolutely, both of you two roll 20-sided, and we'll take the higher. We'll just say like one is helping the other, and whoever rolls higher is the one that's like leading it, basically.
Okay.
Unless you both roll 1s. Yeah, look at that 3. Look at that tough choice.
Yeah, tough choice. Okay.
Okay, all
That
right.
wasn't a 2. Thanks for not rolling a 2.
I'm gonna kill Pim anyway. Your tough choice is B wasn't able to give you the information at that last second. B is about to speak up. Like, we will stop time, and like, well, you already do. Well, not stop time. I will allow you to stop doing what you're doing, and let B fill you in on something, or you could keep going right now without the information from B. But if you stop time, I'm taking her up to a 104 fever. And
What is she at right now?
Right now she's at 102.
Okay.
Well, I'll take it up 2 times, or you can just cool this whole thing off.
I mean, I think the information is very important. So.
Okay. So yeah, you drop your hands. It starts getting warmer in here. Like however you guys were about to cast freeze, and then B, the information that you know is that if you freeze this candy shell, then you just trap the heat inside the brain. It'll do even more damage to Pim. Less damage to you guys out here. More like you're just locking the heat in there, and you're gonna start frying her brain early.
Good, you didn't do that. I hope not. At least you're not gonna do that. I'm gonna have to.
Thank you.
If you guys would have rolled a success on the freeze, I would have warned you about it right before like it had happened, so you could aim it like particularly. Or if you had rolled a 20, you guys would have known how to do it exactly.
Yeah, but now instead... we know that that's what's gonna happen if we just freeze it. So information is very important.
B's gonna noodle on Ento while she tells them to call because he's a doctor and he shouldn't have known. No, there you go.
Yeah.
And he's just getting He's just slapping the shit out of Ento.
Sometimes putting his hands up, not gonna do it. He's like, thinking, scratching his head now, like, how are we gonna clear down safely?
Yeah, you're right, B. You're right, B. That was real dumb. That was real dumb. I should have known. I should have stopped, and I should have thought like you did. Like you just took a minute, and you kind of figured it out.
So like, yeah, the candy shell, like the candy shell, is what's stopping that. Like if you give it to the candy shell, then you can like cool off the brain just fine. Pim, I need a 20-sider from you. How you handling this 104-degree fever?
Well,
Pim, what would you have immediately heard that you have to get this candy coating off of your brain in order to cool yourself off. What is your immediate reaction? What is Pim's knee-jerk reaction to this demon, to this whole, like, all of this, like, candy goo, like, dripping?
How many licks does it take to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Okay, in your fever, you have decided you must lick it.
The shell.
Gotta break the shell. Gotta make a weak spot.
I like that. I like that. Like, make a vent.
Yeah,
all right.
Good idea.
Pim just runs up to it immediately and just jumps on it and just starts like salivating, just blah, 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 like all over.
B's about to say something, so I'm gonna let her say something before. Can B lick it through the shell fastest? And it's made of her. I think the two of you, like on this brain licking, is very funny. But this is it attacking you. You see its eyes. Wild that it has eyes. Also, it looks like a really just savage version of like what a Warpletinger might be. It's got antlers and rabbit ears, and it is just fucking. It's heavy metal as shit. I'm pretty sure the heavy metal part's B, but you never know. Alright, so I am rolling its attack on you. It has a tough choice. I will let the whole group and B and Pim, because you two are the ones that are being attacked, decide what choice. You can either both of you take 4 damage as it breathes fire on you. Like from its weird nostrils are just gonna like spew flames. Which is literally just your fever getting to you. And since it's the two of you, I don't think Clem or Ento see those flames. I think it's just all in your head. Or it will settle and just like be focused on like protecting itself from you. So you both take 2 damage, but you will have a thicker shell to go through. So 4 damage, and you guys will get to the brain fast, or 2 damage, and it'll take another turn to make it to the brain.
Brain fast.
I assume that Art is also going to be brain fast. Team brain fast.
Team brain fast.
Brain fast. Yeah.
Brain fast. Alright. Alright, I'm okay with taking 4 damage. Brain fast. Alright, so while that's happening, let's go to the crew. They've been doing some work. Vatten has been like looking for it, wants to eat the rift. I don't know how you eat a hole, but I understand. Like, Nika, can you give me that 20-sider for them? I love you so much. I'm waiting, but it's just like a little pause here. Oh, Art's lowering it. Haha.
No, I don't want to.
Oh no, that's a race that won't end well. Like, Art, you can't win that one. He has so many baby bird cards.
Oh.
Oh wait, we took it to 3, went to 4. If it hits 1, then we can't change it.
So right now it's +2 and -2. So it is still remaining at the 3 that was rolled.
Okay, well, I'll let them.
Do we want to put a timer on this one for like how many of these where we just like call it?
Yeah, and like. Oh, that does it. Warlord just made it a 1.
I'm gonna refund everybody's gremlins and birds.
Hitting the number already.
VaNex is like, no, I'm doing it too.
I have another
Here
one.
we
It's
go.
alright. It's alright. It's all I have. I don't have baby birds.
Thank you, you guys. That was very funny to me. What do we get to see? So the airship gets like smacked out of the sky, like it goes crashing into the forest.
Oh.
Like as they are like trying to, like the red cap detectors are going insane, and you guys were looking in the wrong spot. You guys were all looking in the ocean where like you were getting all that, but that was just a mass of little red caps, just like thousands of little ones. But what was really the well from the very first game bursts open with just a geyser of blood and an absolutely enormous red cap, like not even red cap queen. It doesn't have the like it doesn't have the egg sac that red cap queens have. Steps out of like a new rift, and the rift detectors are going nuts because this thing just ripped it open. It's just a red cap soldier that has consumed so much blood. It is the size of a kaiju. There we go. Alright, so let's go back to the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meanwhile, inside Pim... Oh wait, Ento's down here with... You two are just licking the candy coating off of a brain, which is always a fun sentence to keep saying.
It's coated in candy, though.
Oh. So there we go. Do you guys want to try your freeze again? I will make you use an ability scroll, Ento. Like, you can keep that.
Okay.
We'll say that like before you even started casting, like you guys knew to pull back from it.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can both roll a 20-sider if you would like, and we'll take the highest to cool down.
Can
Unless you have-
we?
yeah, go ahead.
Can we direct it at that hole that they create?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Clementine's he's gonna be extra careful now, knowing that yeah.
Super bad timing, but there was just a weird noise in my house. I will be right back.
Stay safe.
Yep.
Oh, that 20 is real good.
Okay. That's great. Like, I still roll though just to see.
Yeah, I checked. What if you roll a 1?
I know, right? But yeah, there we go. Woo, still good. That would have been fun, but this is better. This is better. That was wonderful.
So I'll wait till she gets back before I start describing.
That Warple Tinger luck pendulum.
Yeah,
Just like
2s and 20s. It's great. It's great. And actually, yeah, there was a 1 in there, but that's still good.
Yeah, Professor Winter, we're looking at
I was going for
Pim's brain.
Yeah, that's a brain. Kind of.
Oh yeah, the airship crashed.
Mm.
There was a fight whether or not, like... A 1 doesn't destroy the airship. As, like... just the random attack this time. If you guys are attacking this giant red cap, let me show you the giant red cap, Professor Winter, while we wait for Keri to come back and assure us that she's safe and we're not all panicking and worried about her or
It's a
anything.
monster now.
She's a monster.
Yep.
We got this giant red cap. And that's how big it is. It's the biggest non-queen red cap you've ever seen. Mind you, the queens really can't fight that well because they are carrying around a giant egg sac. The soldiers, though, can. Also, this picture you can only really see 2 arms, but remember, it has 8 limbs in total.
I mean, I'm kind of seeing the smaller things as also extensions, but I see the bigger ones. Also, they're probably retracted. They're just gonna come out and come at you. It's
Gross.
Scary. Yeah, scary, gross. Oh, I had a thought and I forgot, and it was relevant to the game. Oh, it's okay. Oh, no, now I remember.
Is
Fine.
Keri alive?
I hope so. That was nothing actually bad.
It's always my cats when I hear something. No, that's not true.
Thankfully, what I'm actually here doing these things and call and stuff. I'm playing these games. I guess I'm just kind of glad that the people here are quiet and not screaming, because sometimes they're just screaming and yelling at literally no one. And yeah. So.
I like to scream at no one.
It's different, but yeah, no, that's fine. But I don't want to hear certain things, and I'm like, that's no one's actually there. Please, I can't do anything about it either. So, it's not their fault. I'm like,
She is still not back?
I hope things are okay though.
His name is Gertrude, and he has 1,976 siblings, and he's my pet blood dog.
Aw.
Good job, Gertrude.
That's cool though. Yeah, he's a big boy. Hey, Gertrude.
I knew somebody named Gertrude, when I lived in Corning. And so, and she was much, much younger than me. A man around my own age named his daughter Gertrude.
I am so sorry.
For her being named Gertrude? Me too.
No,
it was
for
really
being
weird.
No, it's okay.
But also Gertrude.
I
my upstairs neighbor fell down the stairs in the common area.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are they okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, they said they did it mostly on their feet, but it was real loud.
Okay.
Okay.
We were concerned.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they're okay.
Just a tortilla of concern.
Yep.
Still
What I
don't know
missed?
what that does.
Yeah.
Corey rolled a 20, aiming for your brain with an ice beam.
Yep. 20.
So like he got it right through the hole that you guys have licked through. Like Clem and him, just like guiding it, making sure that it's perfectly fine. And you feel so much better.
Whew.
Like a lot of the haziness from lately has gone away. You see the with a like honestly, there's steam coming out of this vent, and we cut back to Nicholas cleaning up your vomit, and then he just sees steam coming out of your ears. And he just nods. Science.
Wait, what does he see coming out of her ears?
Steam.
Ah, yes, that's it. Yep. Hope that feels good, but
Just like the whistle of a tea kettle, just
yeah, this is like whole crew. You guys should hear out of the tower just a loud whistling. Like I said, oh, tea's ready.
Oh, we're not making tea out of her brain.
You look at the tower, and it's just a bunch of like little mice firing slingshots out the window at the red cap. It's just like,
yeah, there we go.
We're holding it off the best we can. But the slingshots have mushrooms, and the second the mushrooms hit, they each turn into like little sentient soldiers and just like kicking the shit out of the red cap.
Nice.
Literally, they're tiny. Like, they're tiny for us, so they really wouldn't even do much damage to, like, a human-sized person. And this thing's the size of Godzilla, so they're just really just trying.
Mm-hmm. Can only do so much.
Pim and B. B, you watch the candy shell, like, get frozen from the inside, and the steam coming out of it actually shatters the shell, and it all falls to the floor. So, like, now, like, Ento and Clem can both just focus on cooling off the whole brain.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Gotta carefully be doing that.
Alright. So so as you like cool off the brain, the demonic face like looks at you. And like at this point it's almost pleading. And it sounds just like Justin.
No.
This is that demon that's in your head. This is him. I got a little out of control. The stomach candy told me that like I should just take over. And I'm sorry. But I've come so far. And the heat starts turning back up in this room. Like it's the whole room. And like it's not just the brain. Like everybody else, I'm going to make a roll. This is his attack roll on you. This is for everybody, by the way. Yeah, so you all take an additional 4 damage. That's how hot this room's gotten. But Pim, you don't take any like brain damage. Like your fever doesn't go up because of the ice going on.
Okay. So is this actually Justin?
It is the Justin that talks to you in your brain.
Okay, but not physical out of body Justin.
No. It's just this is the voice that's in your head when you initially picked it up the axe. This is the curse. This is that axe's curse.
Okay.
Like, Justin's still fine. Justin doesn't need this to exist because, like, with the combination of you and B, Justin became a creature, a real, tangible creature. Not just, like, the curse of an axe. And, like, you guys went to hell and found him. That's where he was. You're good. I'm not hurting Justin. Everybody that doesn't know, Justin is Pim's weird little, like, familiar.
Mm-hmm.
My precious bean.
I'm not killing him. Not the physical version of him. But you can rid yourself of the cursed version of him. And based on the attack that he just did to everybody, you think that you might need to.
Well then, how fitting that I use this axe.
Yeah, like I said before, because of Ento's success, you guys know that you can cut the shit out of this head.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you guys like to fight a giant head? Also, did B say anything? I didn't realize I was on the wrong page.
No, not yet.
No.
I ain't shooting near my own brain, I can tell you that, which is weird. You know, Pim not shooting in a game. I do have the dagger, though, so we need to cut it out of the brain, essentially.
It is not 100%. It's not completely attached. The candy did most of the connecting to the brain.
Yeah.
So you do have space between your brain and stuff. It's just if you roll bad, you're gonna hit your brain.
Okay, then I would like to, as carefully as possible, bury the axe into the head of this thing.
All right. You know I need a roll.
I'm gonna die.
Don't give yourself brain damage. Look at that. It was on that 5 for a good second, though, wasn't it?
Yep, I almost threw up.
I like it when it like rides the low number for a second. It's so good. So yeah, you how much damage does? Wait, you hitting it with the axe, or are you hitting it with your dagger?
The axe.
Okay. So yeah, what does that look like? You climb upon it. It's not dead yet. This doesn't kill it, but like it doesn't like it and fucking cleaved in the head.
Yeah,
What?
I climb up the back of its head and I just like cleave it right in between the antlers.
So
Just big solid. Blah! I love you, Justin.
Like its eyes are just pouring out flame, like, and it's like dripping napalm onto the ground. Like, not sure if that's all real, but it feels real. And like it shakes you off. Like you keep your weapon and everything, but it does manage to just like shake you off of its head, and it's gonna stare directly at Clem, and just like you see it like. It looks like it's inhaling, though it doesn't have lungs, so this weird blood clot is staring directly at you. It's like as you just finish up doing your frost, you two cooled it off. It has less control. It's furious at you two.
He is gonna attack too.
Absolutely, he's gonna follow up Pim's strike and dive into the wound she made. Yeah, make that roll for me. Let's see if Pim can take over another giant monster.
It's just
Granted.
like he inside of Pim, inside of Pim, inside of a demon.
Yep.
Okay, Clem and Ento, you two just see like B dive into this axe wound that Pim just made on this head. The head of this creature that is, again, next to your sister's brain and next to Pim's brain.
But Clementine is just staring back at it, though. Almost glaring a little bit.
Clem, you see that wound starting to close.
Gotta keep it open.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not sure what I have to actually, like, cut away at it, but... I mean, is it like still really close to the brain?
It's pretty close to the brain.
Yeah.
Like everything you guys do in here has a risk of hurting Pim's brain, but unless you guys roll a 1 and I will still make sure it's cool with everybody, I will not do any serious mental damage to Pim.
Okay. Yeah, like where
Unless
was
it's a 1.
Yeah. No, where was the where like what like on the head, like where was the cut made?
Dead center.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Middle of the head?
Yeah, between the antlers is how she said.
Okay. I mean, like I don't know like how you would try to keep that open, but I'm trying to think because they would want to try to keep that open because that doesn't seem like good if she's gonna be sealed back in there and we're trying to get rid of it. I don't know like what he would use besides his acid, but like I don't know like what other thing like you would use to like try to cut away.
I mean, actually, you could use the acid, or you could like
like I'm just not sure what other utensil he has.
Yeah, and the acid is what you have. Also you have that honey hammer that like you might be able to just like fill it with honey.
I mean, like
I'm not sure what that would do.
That's the thing though. Like I don't know about filling it with a hammer, but he does actually kind of like usually not bring the actual hammer because he doesn't want to lose it because he doesn't want to lose it. Yeah, and like it will get stuck to things if he when he swings it. So he does use it though for the source of honey. But like I don't think filling it with honey. I mean, we'll keep it. I don't know. That's the thing though. Like I'm trying to think what I could just. I'm trying to think what I have. It's like. In terms of items, I mean, I do have the jelly, but that's different. Let's see. Oh, actually, I do have. I mean, it's closing up. I actually do want to use that jelly bean. Like.
Oh, just like open it like an umbrella.
Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze that. I'm gonna like get up to the thing, like squeeze the jelly bean, make it an umbrella.
It's
but I'm
like...
gonna squeeze it in between the like hole to try to keep it open. But I'm also gonna. Yeah.
I'm picturing a situation where Ento and Clem have climbed onto the forehead, and it's like a surgery room, and it's like forceps.
That's gonna make it really cold.
Like spreaders, and instead of handing him like spreaders, it's just like you hand him a white jelly bean.
Yeah, I'm like squeeze it.
So. Again, both of you roll a 20-sider. We're going to take the higher. This is brain surgery on a very weird level. And also done with an umbrella. So we got a 17 for one of them.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. So you're both very successful at it. Like, you both, like, do it. It's just like, you are keeping this thing's head open, and it's, like, shooting flames at you and just trying to, like, basically, like, lash at you with a tongue. With no lower jaw, the tongue just kind of, like, appears out, and it looks a lot like that lightsaber that Pim was really infatuated with from the bounty game. So like that's probably where it got it, and it's just like slapping its head with this flaming whip. Like, but you guys are managing to dodge all of it. B, you now have a clear way out, regardless of how your next couple rolls go.
Also, it's an umbrella. It is also kind of like shielding a little bit, I would think too. It's on his head. It's like right in there.
I'm gonna roll a 20-sider. Don't worry about this 20-sider, everybody. Yeah, don't worry about that. Worry about that. That was for Nicholas's tower, how well that they were doing. The top of the tower has been ripped off. And from above, the red cap is staring down at the absolute body that is Pim in this very dire situation. It has, like, it's after B. B's the only thing that the red caps have ever been really after in the liminal plane, and it just sees B as a perfect, like, just little morsel. So it's reaching in, and it currently has Pim's body. You guys all feel Pim's body move. And, like, inside it, like, you feel the lurching around. As
Whoa.
Pim is now in this giant red cap's hand and slowly, like, approaching the mouth.
That's how I get eaten, everybody. Help. Help!
Yeah.
One second. I lost my little... Oh, I lost my Pim token.
Imagine all this. Oh my god. Don't let her get eaten, please.
B says, if I get out of Pim's body, do I go back to normal size right away? And how long would it take to get me out of Pim?
I think you could probably do the whole, like, smash yourself through the pores situation.
Ew!
Yeah, it's gonna look real gross. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, you guys get to survive, but you might not like who saves you. If from the distance, you see, falling from the sky, a giant catfish being ridden with like motorcycle handles on the top of it and like a throne, being ridden by the ringleader, sensing something was up with Clem. The ringleader and his fucking catfish are here to fight that.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
So, that's where we are. And you guys, B, you sense there is something out there that can help, that can handle that situation if you want to keep going after this demon in the brain, or you can stay, or you can just go out there and actually fight alongside of them. That's up to you. And you'd be able to get like right back to normal size as long as you just pull all your blood back. Artist typing, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm typing as well.
Art said I'm gonna wait since I know it might be okay out there and try to speed up getting this demon off Pim's brain.
Where is Clem VP? Where is my most special of special badgery friends? Where are the lemon bars I so despise? I've come to aid thee, my friend. Like, I feel like you hear that inside of Pim. Like, you're close enough to the ears, it's just like, what the fuck?
And Clementine shouting like, "Hey, here, hi!" If you can hear. I don't think you can hear.
But I'm in here. No.
So we're in Pim's brain.
100%. Ringleader can definitely hear. What? Like, without a doubt, can hear Clem. You're like, hey, I'm here. Wow.
Clem VP, where art thou? I have come to assist thee.
Ringleader, we're in Pim's brain.
What?
We're in Pim's brain!
I cannot hear you. It's very loud out here.
As explosions are going off, Soki's flying around in a mech like fucking plasma beam and shit. VaNex searching for the rift. People are trying to get the airship back into the sky. There's a catfish.
Go, Jormungandr! Fend off this fiend that would harm my dear, dear badgery boy!
Yeah, okay, I'll make the rolls. No, Nika, you want to make rolls for the ringleader? Because it is tradition that... Alright, so tough choice. Tough choice is fine. The catfish, Jormungandr, crashes into this giant red cap, and you just see it like reach all of its arms around it, like constricting it. So it's no longer attached. Like in Ringleader, you are now right next to Pim. Like if you look over, Pim is just like right there in one of its hands as you are on top of your catfish.
Oh dear, 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 this simply will not do! The bunny, the ballistician, such a wonderful performer. I must aid thee! Ringleader dives over like to try to save Pim.
Oh yeah, so they made that a success. So yeah, you have Pim in your hands and in your arms, and you suddenly realized you didn't have like a way of landing because you're like way up in the sky, just like your Godzilla height up, just falling through the sky with like a very feverish Pim in your arms.
Oh my, so spicy.
Hey, any of the crew want to save them?
Maybe. please.
But
Pim's just unconscious, like full-blown fever, just blah.
inside the brain, like you guys are like stuck to the ceiling as like the G forces.
Oh. The ceiling of her cranium.
Mouth's just flapping. It's like, I don't know what's going on.
Both mouths flapping.
I mean, like, what's the status of the what's happened?
Oh, what's happening
going on
to
with the demon?
B? Yeah, B. Give me a roll. See how fight from inside the demon's brain, or inside the demon, condemning a demon. Yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to keep that whole like this is all.
Oof.
I mean, you want I'm gonna.
Okay. Don't worry. Okay.
What was it? I can't see it.
It was a 2, everyone.
Oh, panic! Hold on. I've got to have some.
I just played a safety peanut.
Oh,
Okay.
safety peanut. So we ignore that roll. All right. So in a second, Art will be able to roll once again. But right now, like, you guys, Art's been in, like, B's been in there for a long time.
Mhm.
Sorry, Warlock, the safety peanut already went off. So
Concern.
B's been in there for a pretty long time. You guys are definitely, something's happening outside, and it sounds like your crew might need your help. Ringleader's out there, real close.
Mm-hmm.
Ringleader's just looking through, like, the ear canals.
Clem, hide and seek. I love this game, but you might want to hurry up. We're currently falling.
Yeah, like I mean, and Clementine is actually occupied though, trying to keep the stuff open and holding.
Oh yeah, holding on to the umbrella.
Yeah,
like legs dangling in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, he is probably like trying to like use his like lemony scent as maybe more of a beacon and just making himself smell more intensely lemon, but he doesn't think that's gonna help much. But he is trying to hold it open with the
This
umbrella.
feverish warbletinger smells delicious.
Thank you for the perfume.
Yes, always.
From now on, Pim's gonna smell like lemon when she gets excited.
I love it. Oh my god, it's canon.
Lemon burst.
That's a weird canon to make.
Just Pim's natural perfume.
Yeah, there we go. Like,
Pim's musk is citrus. I love your citrusy musk. I hate it.
I'm not sure what to think. But why is it must?
Alright, so we've got Clem flailing around.
Mm-hmm.
We're stuck to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
The Ringleader and Pim are falling through the air.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of have to rely on whatever B's doing in there.
Yeah, and yeah, we're trying. The umbrella's holding the hole open for so she can come out. So whatever what's going on.
And the only thing I could do from here is shoot, and I'm not shooting that thing with B inside, and I'm not shooting at my brain.
I feel like a little insulted that you guys have forgotten about your team up attack. Like, you can.
Oh! Where is Ento? Is he on the ceiling too?
Yeah, Ento's on the ceiling.
I mean, was he not also holding onto the umbrella? I made him ask him to squeeze the bean.
I let go.
Oh no! I mean,
Okay.
I would have reached for him and tried to catch him, but
So,
I don't know.
so the adrenaline has worn off,
Oh, you're getting the jaws.
and Ento is now currently like fading fast.
Oh no!
I just like grab hold of Ento's hand and like shove it onto my own forehead.
Mm.
And I'm like, it's time! Target the thing!
and lifelink. Yeah.
All right, touches like one of the
Go.
antlers.
And then instead of shooting it because I don't want to blow anything up, I'm going to take out my dagger and I'm literally just going to slit my own throat.
Wait, you're gonna slit? Okay, wait, no, you slit Ento's throat.
Yeah.
Doesn't it work both ways?
No, if he put it on you, then it would.
Oh,
Put it-
okay.
He put it on
Alright.
it.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna reach over and be like, I'm sorry, I'll make up for this later, I'll buy you drinks, and then just literally stab into his neck and just drag the blade clean across it.
Yeah, all the.
Wasn't ready for. Roll me a 20-sider, Pim, for the attack. And then B, this is where something else is going to pop off, so roll me a 1 as well. Alright, tough choice. And now let me see what B's is before another tough choice. Laura just swoops in and catches the ringleader and Pim in her mech.
Nice.
Whee! I just picture in a corkscrew. I know, actually, no, that's silly. It's clearly a superhero landing.
I just tried to play a triumph, but because the other one got played after...
Okay, that's fine. So you want to make it a 20? And you want to make yours or
mine.
B's? Okay. So, yeah. B, you're in this thing. You're in this weird, like, creature. And it's just like, okay. You can see the parts of it that are you. And the parts of it that are the demon from the hell plane. And then the parts of it that are just, like, residual candy. So here's your choice. You can, from now on, make your candy, and your candy just heals and people don't have to do the roll. Or alternatively, that is gonna, like, make the candy a little bit weaker. Or you can keep the candy as is, and it'll, like, still just, you don't refine the candy. That is your tough choice. Oh, if you leave it as is, sorry. If you leave it as is, you get to finish off this demon from the inside. Like, Pim's, like, carving her way through it, like, with her dagger, but it's just not enough. Like, it'll take another turn if you want to learn how to make the candy better. Or safer. Excellent. Okay. So option 2. B isn't even thinking about the candy right now. She just wants. Oh, I want Pim not to die. Doesn't want him to die. Sorry. So, like, you guys see the crack, the slitting of Ento's throat goes right down it, and adds to the slice that you already did with the axe. And, like, Clem holding the umbrella, like, actually finally manages to open the umbrella all the way up. So it just like opens perfectly, and you hear just the skull crack of this, like, calcified, like, blood as B comes shooting out of the skull, just exploding this thing everywhere, like antlers and stuff, like bouncing off the brain. The brain's fine, like, it's just running into itself.
Pim's just gonna have one hell of a headache.
Mild concussion.
Is it? Yeah, you definitely got a headache, but yeah. I need all 4 of you to roll a 20-sider for me as you're, like, catching your breath. You guys are no longer attached to the ceiling.
Okay.
So, it wasn't learned by Keri. It might have been learned by Corey. It might have been learned by Art.
So wait, do I roll 2?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oop.
All right. So, Corey, it actually makes sense. Corey as Ento as a doctor, and B as, like, B.
Mm-hmm.
You see the little part that connects B to Pim. Like, you see it. Like, it's right here. Like, it's just this, like, little drippy part. Like, if you cut that away, like, they won't need each other anymore. And not just won't need each other, won't be able to, like, fuse together. Like, you just separate them entirely. That's what that is. And while you're having that moment, Ringleader, you're seeing your catfish being, like, bear hugged by a giant water bear.
No, this simply will not do. First of all, I was technically rescued by. I can't tell in the chat who rescued. Like, who saved the fall.
Canonically, it was Lore because Lore used a card to do it.
Okay. Oh, thank you so much, fishy woman. Oh, I remember your dance so vividly with the magnificent regal King Reedy. Oh, it was fantabulous. But next time, perhaps stick the landing a little more, with more pizzazz. Anyway, use your robot, save my fish! You know it's Splight! Go!
Nigga, you want to make a roll for the crew trying to, like, get the catfish free of the red cap? Huh. Crew, you guys are doing bad.
My rolls are just not happening today.
So yeah, everybody in the chat's gonna explain, like, how it's going rough for the crew. The catfish is getting squeezed. Catfish isn't getting, like, killed. I'm not killing the catfish. I would
Raised
never.
by one.
Wait, okay, so it makes it a tough choice. You guys, everybody on, like, land is, like, brushing off, like, the being attacked by this giant creature, and you see the moment that is, you can either take this giant creature down in one fell swoop, but you're gonna have to hurt the catfish to do it. Like, it's gonna take a little damage, it's not gonna die, but it's gonna take some damage. Or, I'm gonna roll a 20-sided for its attack because you guys didn't act fast enough. That is your tough choice.
Oh, poor baby. Time for burpees.
Prodigal Piccolo played this card, Swaddle by the power of anger at the airship crashing, Swaddle the red cap.
Okay, so we're gonna try to, like, add at it. Yeah, it's like in Star Wars. Go around its, like, legs with, like, the airship. I support this decision. I'm gonna make an attack for it, though. It has swiped the airship. And it's gonna do 10 damage to the airship. The airship has 20 health, if I've told you guys that in a while. As its claws just rip through the side of it. And it lets go of the catfish, though. But team inside Pim's brain, you hear the ringleader shouting. Oh, okay.
Huh? Good.
It does not let go of the catfish. Then, because its attack was 100% on the ship that freed it. So, you see it. This is like squeezing the catfish, and it puts more of its limbs around it. And, like, I don't know what a catfish sounds like when it screams.
Somebody do something!
No, I thought that, no.
Airship's fine. Ringleader, you just see, like, reality warping around these people as they are changing reality to save themselves at the detriment of your catfish.
Oh.
I expected so much more from you. Oh, dearie dear! Oh, the pain! The turmoil, the absolute tragedy, worthy of Persephone herself. Why? Now go do something! Kill that monster! I command it as your ringleader!
So, Clem, can you roll me a 20-sider?
See. Yeah, because for a second, too, like, the stuff was not working. Let me see. Like that. There we go. Okay.
Clem, you were pretty sure that you knew how to get out of here. Like, based on the sound of the ringleader. But but now like his voice has changed and he's gone into like instead of his happy voice, it's a very sad voice, and you can't really track that 100%. But you remember, like, it might hurt, but you know a way out of here. You just gotta make her sneeze.
Okay. I'm okay with making her sneeze, but are we ready to get out of here?
oh yeah, sorry. So Clem, you know how to get us out of here. That's what the 7 is going to be. But you guys will take damage if you like. Well, Pim and Clem, not Pim and Clem. Ento and Clem will take damage because they're here in their real physical forms to get out. But that is your way out. And how do we want to resolve the B and Ento finding out how to? Ento, I'm going to be very clear. This is how you cure your sister as a doctor. Like you would see this as an infection. You know how to cure her of this infection.
So I was wondering because Ento knows how much this relationship means to both of them. I was wondering if I could use Curious Case to recall a previous medical encounter to be able to cut away enough so that they don't rely on each other, but they're still connected.
Okay, yeah. If you can give me an example of this Curious Case, I will not make you roll. Like if you just tell me the story that is the case that is related to this, you don't have to roll.
So in our village, there were these 2 kids. Like it's not going to be quite the same, but it'll be. Yeah. But it's close enough. These 2 kids, they were twins, a lot like Ento and Pim. But they were a little special. They had like they could feel and know what each one was thinking.
Okay, that.
But the thoughts were becoming so intrusive that it was driving them both mad. And so Ento went in. He performed brain surgery, and was able to dull that. It's like a special gland that they had. And he was able to like drain enough out of each one so that the link was still there, but it just wasn't as powerful.
Yeah, I fully support that. I also really like that because like we know that Warpletingers appear to be born in pairs. And then named in pairs.
Which is like the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I love that lore. It's so good.
Yes, so yeah, you figure it out. You know how to do it exactly. Like, you can call if you want Clem over there to like aid you like surgically again. Like, you know exactly how to do it. Let's go. No, it's just like I just do this
Clem.
that.
Like he's pushing. Excuse me. He's pushing through this adrenaline crash. He's like, I gotta get this done. I gotta do this.
And Clementine, like
Clem.
Yes.
I really need your help for this. I really need you to like be there for me and
okay.
Be my assistant.
All right. I'm like, yeah, Clementine's there, but like he's gonna be like right there. He's like, yeah, I got you. Like, he's ready to help pitch in whatever he needs to do.
We can do this.
Yes. All right.
We got this.
Yeah, you got this. You got this.
We got this.
We got this.
This is a team effort. This is you and me.
Okay.
Like I'm really leaning on you for this one.
Okay. And he's like,
because I am so tired.
Okay, got you.
I'm so very tired.
Okay.
And we get to work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And like while that's taking time, like Pim and B's like inside their own body version of themselves are watching you like it, and
we're just like holding hands, just like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me move you guys closer. Sorry, my
yeah,
bad.
no, Clementine, no, he's being very focused and just gonna do whatever Ento needs him to be doing to help him.
Oh yeah, most certainly. And the acid that you have, like tentacle hug, is what B says right there. Lots of hugging.
Yeah.
Like your acid that burn away, like burns quickly, cauterizes instantly. It's an amazing medical thing.
Clem is just like an official like medical assistant at this point.
I mean, he does want to learn more about that too, so because he does want to like make sure the acid isn't just gonna like hurt people, and he is like, and also try to use that as like a binding kind of like agent too, though, not just like corrosive. So I mean, that's also what he's been working on with his compound tests.
Oh,
so,
absolutely, that could really work.
Like what can he like use it like with and combine it with and all that stuff, like to make it more like useful and like I don't know, effective. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, certain things I can't like perfectly say I'm like flustered right now.
No, you're good.
But yeah, no, it's just like this is just, I think this is really cool though because like he's been trying to work on with this kind of stuff too. And this is hands-on experience, but very 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 like delicate though. So
like the 2 times that Clem has ever had to heal somebody, they were both absolutely enormous compared to them.
Yeah, true.
And again, Clem's 6'5".
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets on Pim and B, you two feel like it was successful. Like you B, you don't have that Pim, you don't have that itch in the back of your head that you had. That always made it so that you always could have lost AP at a battle. Like you don't feel that itch anymore. And B, you don't feel that not that it was like a need to be next to Pim, but like almost like you were addicted to Pim. Now you two could be far away from each other, but you just like each other's company. Like you don't have to be tied at the hip, like as a game mechanic. And now every time people see you together, they know it's you chose to be together.
Choose forever.
With your like weird blood bunny sidekick. I don't know how to spell and how to say an emoji out loud. It's like Art's little like VTuber. It's like, but it's cute. It seems like it has like it's holding up a little ice heart.
It's just a heart.
I have the full explanation though.
Yeah, Pim's
Nothing
like literally just like hugging B, just like. Ah.
Yeah, I mean, Clementine's also really happy for them though, but I'm really happy for them.
Yep. So I go over to B and Pim and I say, "The operation was successful.
I actually hug my brother.
We're good."
Like full blown hug my brother.
Clementine's just clapping like he's.
Ento just he
hugs Ento too.
Bawling. He's crying so hard, like ugly crying.
Aww.
And he just runs over to Clem and gives him a big old hug.
No, yeah, Clementine has his arms wide open. He's just gonna hug him back and pat him.
It's just like all over group hugs.
Group hug, and I'm just sitting there like,
we're
oh
all
my
covered
God.
in goo and gore.
Yeah.
At the same time, there's a giant mech versus kaiju battle happening outside your body as you're being carried around by the Ringleader as he like panic runs away from like blood and shrapnel and claws are like digging into the ground as like I saw the fact that who did it? Lore did cross counter to like take the 10 damage that the ship would have and do it right back instead. So it's just like that's happening. You guys hear like a real disaster happening, and then yeah, that you guys have been in here a little while, and he never really gave you a hard time limit to like when you guys will have to be out.
Well, Pim will just kind of like, you know, like in the middle of the group hug, just kind of like grab Ento's face for a second and just be like, Ento, I love you.
Oh, you too, sis.
And then turns to Clem immediately and be like, Clem VP, we got to get out of here. What are we going to do?
I mean, like, I just out of character though, but like, is it the pollen in the nose? Can I?
Oh yeah, you can definitely any way that you want to make her sneeze, you can get her out of here.
Yeah. Okay, because Clementine's gonna be like, I have an idea, and he's just like, we gotta go to the nose. We gotta. And he's just gonna like be just running frantically, pointing like, gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. And he's gonna lead him.
Follow the Clem.
Like and he's gonna do that, and he's gonna. I guess he's running and doing that, and he's gonna go back to where they were, where he saw that little nip of pollen on her nose hair, and I guess like kind of like he's gonna prepare to viral it, but he's also just gonna like he's sorry, and he's gonna
so she's gonna sneeze regardless. Let's see if you get the pollen before or after she if you get the pollen. Just go ahead and roll me a 20 side for that.
Yeah, because no, like I'm just saying though, he's gonna like yank it though, and like
also just for my own edification. Where is Pim's head facing right now, Ringleader?
Ooh.
Like,
I would imagine that he's carrying her, the standard, just like carrying, so she's looking right at him.
Okay, I needed to know if you were getting Ento and Clem sneezed onto your face.
It would have been, yeah.
It sounds like she starts off. What's that rabbit woman? It's just like all over your face.
Ew!
It's so bloody.
Oh, disgusting! He just drops her. Like, oh, my! This will not do. Oh, anyone, please! I will take a handkerchief.
I'm assuming Pim kind of wakes up at that point.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Like, stuck to your eyeball, you just see Clem.
Clem VP! I found you at last! Oh, you are a lot shorter than I saw you last time.
Clementine waves, is like, yeah, we were in there. He points down to wherever Pim was now, but he's just like, hi!
Okay, but back up now. Go away.
Yep, he's
just hugging the eyeball.
Yeah, no, like he's while he was saying that though, I mean he was like trying to like get off of him. Like it was all sudden to happen. He's jumping off like wherever, like where can he go? Where can he go?
I think that medical tool is probably like the thing that's supposed to make you guys big again. So I think like Ento had the little syringe in his pocket for everybody.
Okay.
Oh, well, if we Clem and you.
Cause like I mean obviously though, he's just gonna like jump off wave, get off the Ringleader, but
okay. So now as a group, we all get to make an attack against I need 20 siders from Ento, from Clem, from B, from Pim, and one from the chat. And I'll roll for the Ringleader. Okay, not the one. Like, so 2 successes and 1 failure. It's you get up to normal size, Ento, and you're like, finally. All right, and like draw the sword, like looking at it. You're so tired though. It's just like you just don't have it in you.
Oh, also though, like sorry.
Just sit straight down.
just no.
Oh. Boo! Do it again.
Sorry though. I was gonna say though, like I forgot though, because something happened. I got distracted, but I mean, as they were getting off the Ringleader though, because I guess they were like sneezed off on him though. Like Clementine is just gonna hand him.
Hand him a handkerchief.
Yeah, just something like clean to wipe off.
It's very lemony.
It can be.
No, I'm just joking. Right,
it's good. It's good.
All right. So
yeah.
Ringleader, you get to successfully tell me how you are making an attack. And did Nika roll for the crew? I am slightly worried.
Nope.
All right, so that's a success. VaNex was a success. Art's a tough choice. But I'm gonna bump it to a success. I'm just gonna say it's a success. Ento sits this one out. But you guys, tell me, everybody, like, this thing is coming down right now. This attack, everybody's like coordinated attack, is what's killing it. If it was a montage, what happened? What was your part of that, like, you kill this kaiju montage? Or the, like, hundreds of, like, red caps that are still on the ground? VaNex part of it is he's actually sealing up the rift. What's that?
I rolled a failure, right?
No, you got,
that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why Ento's sitting this one out. You rolled a 19.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so, like, from my spot on the ground where I was so rudely dropped, I'm just going to take out my gun, and I'm gonna aim it, and see what everybody else is ready to do.
Art is typing. The Jules is just like making driving straight at him, just like, and then pulling up at the last second, and they've released the catfish. Like the red cap releases the catfish.
Flee, my friend! Get to safety! We'll take care of this.
I don't know how a catfish does the thing where, like, you put your, like, one arm in the elbow pit of the other one, like, flipping them off situation, but that catfish is definitely doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that real Italian fuck you. But Clem, are you gonna attack or are you gonna try? Alright, so B swirls around Pim, crawling up her back, dripping over her wings, making them bigger, thicker, a smaller tentacle around the top of Pim's head, and forms a spiked crown dripping with blood.
Perfect! Alright.
That's metal. That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, so Pim's just gonna take off flying straight for the fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, go Pim. Go B+.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yeah? Yeah?
I have a simple, modest request. Would you hear it?
Sure, what you need, man?
Let me see that fine specimen of an edged weapon for just one moment.
You're gonna give it back, right?
Of course! It's I, the Ringleader! Would I ever lie to you?
Oh, probably, but here you go.
Thank you. Bunny lady, get me as close to that thing as you can.
I'm gonna grab the Ringleader, one gun in hand, Ringleader under the other arm, and we're all just flying towards the thing.
Oh, Clementine, you're coming too, of course.
Yeah, he's gonna run.
Pim grabs the Ringleader under the arms. The Ringleader grabs Clem under the arms.
Adrian, you know you're gonna have to animate this now. I hope you are aware.
It's just that it's that thing where you walk up behind somebody and you put your arms under their armpits and you punch at somebody else, pretending you're using like their arms. And that is like how I'm picturing this. It just keeps going.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's rushing nesting dolls, but for violence.
For violence. Yeah, so we just fly straight up to this thing's face, and Pim is going to unload, like, all 9 bullets right into this thing.
I mean, let me see, because I actually do kind of want to do something.
Art said we might need more wings. So in that case, Justin pops up out of nowhere with his tiny little wings, and he grabs hold of Pim's antlers and starts tugging up just for that added little bit of lift.
Oh, nice. It's like, thanks, buddy.
oh, what a terrifying little ball of
I have a thing.
scary.
Justin's tongue just lashes out of his mouth and licks the Ringleader's face.
Yeah, I have a
Oh,
thing
you'll
on
make
me.
a fine monster yet.
And we're
Clem, is that
going
what you're
at it,
saying?
right? Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
going right at it.
Okay, can I use a card, and can I also know the ability, like, I want to use Fireball, and I just want to, like, while we're, like, going at it, though, Clementine is just gonna, like, just conjure and make a huge, like, ball of, like, really hot, blazing, fiery acid and just splash it on the thing. Just,
Oh, absolutely.
slam dunk it into its fucking, like, kill that thing. I'm also gonna play the card. I don't know what it does though, but I have the card. I'm just gonna
You have the card Fireball?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so you get to use XAP, and I haven't changed this one yet, but
yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
X is X equals however much you want to spend.
Okay. And I do also have the skill, but how much should I don't know. Let me see. Cuz that could be a variable. So it is a variable. Let me see.
Pim's just screaming at Clem to give it all you got.
You could just give it all you got. Like, we'll probably refill your
Honestly though, I am though. If
Okay.
he is going full force, like I just don't know how much I have. I was looking. Cuz I did use up some AP. Yeah, I have, let me see. Oops, I did. Give me a moment, sorry. I can't.
I don't.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah, you used freeze. But freeze doesn't cost any.
Oh.
Everything else you just did. I think.
Oh no! Because I did use some AP moves because
oh, Jelly Bean.
Yeah, Jelly Bean and the Acid of Opportunity. So that's like my size was. Yeah. So.
Okay. So, but it's at least.
I'm gonna use the rest. I'm using the rest.
That's perfectly fine with what everybody else is doing. So as you guys are like,
I think it was 8.
like just like flapping your wings, like shooting, like the arms are just coming at you, trying to like slice at you. Ringleader, what are you doing with this sword?
So, like as we're getting closer, it's basically gonna be he's gonna like get close enough, try to get like right up to its eye or whatever kind of like, vital areas on its face. Maybe its neck. If it's got any like kind of area like that, that's gonna really hurt the most.
Yeah, it's got like a big old flabby neck.
Okay, he's gonna just like pretty much leap away from the group that's being like carried, and he's gonna fall and just quickly slash into the thing's throat, just like his little like wax insignia kind of thing, like then lands.
And the great thing is, you're technically protecting a Warbletinger using the sword that gets stronger when it protects Warbltingers. And like this whole time, like Lord's out there, like VaNex out there eating a cookie. Akana is fucking like lining up shots. Oh, at the girdle of the beast and hurls the scythe. Oh, with the chain attached, that's very cool. So Akana's just like chaining a scythe through things and just ripping right through it. So you're watching his stomach go, and that's when you see Clem's like fireball of acid, like through all of these slashes that are happening, like big ass lavender midnight in his like changed form is like cutting through it, and everywhere there is like a hole or a slash that you guys are causing. Oh yeah, and Sept is fucking firing lasers into the. That's mean. Into his torso, and you just see Clem's like ball of like acid hit. What is it? When you mix like there's some kind of salt and something else that produces light when they touch. You know what I'm talking about? It's like when you throw like pure sodium into a river and it just like starts exploding, but instead it's light.
Okay.
Thank you, Imperial. But yeah, that's what's happening. And it just starts bubbling and exploding from the inside. And like you guys don't have to make rolls to survive or anything. You're all perfectly fine. But how do you land? Does Pim catch you again, Ringleader? Or do you land on the catfish and like surf away?
Yeah, I would say that like falling down lands on the catfish, kind of rears up on it, and says, "Clementine, I have fulfilled my end of the bargain. I'll be back for yours. Oh, and Doctor,
Yeah?
thank you. A fine weapon." He just kind of tosses it. It sticks right in the ground in front of you, like
like right between his legs.
It's just like so tired. It was like.
And Clementine does give a thumbs up, like salutes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Pim
Bye.
screams at the ringleader, "Thanks for catching me!"
He's also sweating internally, but
So the rest of the crew is like, you guys just clean like wreck shop and all the rest of these red caps. And it's at this point it's kind of paperwork. You guys just like, oh, when the Harbingers were here, they opened a lot more rifts. So now it's just like retracing all of your steps and closing all of the red cap ones that we've done before. And I think we just get a montage of like you guys like systematically being basically exterminators, wiping out red caps, like closing up their dens, and then rebuilding the top of Nicholas's tower. Like you see the mice doing that, and Nicholas just comes like after everything is done, he's just like sitting in the doctor's lab, and he's like, "This is basically an exam for Pim." Like Pim and B. He's just like, "Okay, and how are we feeling now?"
Great, honestly. A bit of a headache, but other than that, feeling pretty solid.
Excellent. And be positive. Any lingering effects of this transformation? Do you feel yourself? B is typing, everyone. Thumbs up, all good. P shakes her head and gives a thumbs up, all good. And like, Nicholas is just like, well, you are free and clear from my care. I take a couple of these every morning for the next week or so to get your iron back up. You both lost a lot of blood. I hand you like the worst smelling mushrooms you have ever smelled. Like, I feel like if Ento got 20 feet from these, like he would just pass out.
He's already passed out.
Yeah, he's just starts growing hives.
Sleeping. In his sleep, he just starts itching his whole body in his sleep, like
allergies.
Aw.
So, he nods and he's just like, "Oh, excellent. That gets all that done, and I'm glad that we had all those from last time. And thank you all for repairing my roof." And he just like looks up and he's like scared. He's like, "I do wonder though, what pushed them all here? I understand that they were like drawn to be, but like he puts his like clipboard to the bottom of his lip. He's just like, but why were they all so ready?" And that is the end of Cure for Me.
Yay!
Woo!
The entire crew is group hugging. Like everybody.
It's like the biggest group hugs. I am sorry that game ran a bit longer than I expected. Both of like today's game and yesterday's game have just both gone a little bit long. But I am sorry for that. So, but thank you Art for playing B. Thank you Keri for playing Ento. Thank you VaNex for playing Clem. Thank you Keri for playing Pim. And again, thank Adrian for showing up and playing the Ringleader.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you.
That no one asked for.
Art said this was the Hugs episode.
This was the Hugs episode.
Very, very much hugs. Very nice.
Oh my god, this was the Hugs Not Drugs episode.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Welcome to the Wanderpus's Dare episode. We all turn into lions wearing t-shirts but no pants.
Huh.
Yay! Alright, kids, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Sick. Hold on, I actually have it.
This is your brain on B+.
This is your brain.
Yeah, we got to have everyone lined up now and kind of like the stage setting. It's like, hey, everybody, this was a really fun game we had tonight, but I want to talk about something real serious that affects a lot of people. Drug use, all right?
It's like, not me. I'm high as shit. But
Yeah.
some people react badly.
And remember, okay, like drugs and cigarettes, like they do not make you look cool. All right, guns, those make you look cool. All right?
Guns.
Pim just holds up her gun like, yeah.
Clementine's
And-
gasping and all. Oh,
And big fucking swords.
yeah.
I want to do that now. I want to make that happen. I want to make that a reality.
That
I want
sounds
to. I
good.
want to animate that. We're just gonna
Yes,
be like,
yes, that'll be this. That yeah, that's it. That's
it's like,
it.
hi everybody, my name is Adrian. You might know me as the Ringleader, but I want to talk about.
Yes, yes.
Art said blood wings. Don't forget the blood wings.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
need
Blood wings.
you need blood wings, swords, guns, acid, a manic depressive fucking ringleader,
But not the drug acid.
not the drug
No,
acid.
No, literal acid. But
Yeah. So
No drug.
that game was a lot of fun.
Hoping con.
The only main takeaways there are we know that there are basically a bunch of red caps waiting outside of the liminal plane, and something was clearly hurting them this direction. So that is something that we will take into the future games.
Yeah.
And thank you all again.
Thank you.
Thank
And,
you.
Yeah.
And now we say goodbye. I've been sitting next to my dinner this whole time, and I'm starving.
Oh no, please eat.
You should definitely
That's
eat.
good.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should
Yes.
probably
Yes.
eat.
You can go a little longer.
Oh,
I think you should eat.
You can go a
As
little.
a doctor-
Get some good on eat that good food.
As a doctor, I suggest eating.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I would
Caleb,
really
I'm
like to
gonna
have
stop you
Caleb in a
about it.
game.
I'm gonna like breathe down your neck
Yes.
about it. Just so you know.
We have an idea for who Caleb's character is, and it's very funny. Well,
Yeah. And honestly,
funny,
like
funniest part, but
Also, hi, Caleb.
we'll work it out. I
Hi,
don't-
Caleb.
What
I
else?
love you.
we don't want to spoil things.
Tomorrow, top supporter of November stream. Friday's game was a Patreon game, I think, and didn't hit the Patreon.
Oh no, he
goal,
doesn't even
so I'm
get to
not gonna,
hear
like-
it. He doesn't even get to hear what happens when he subs.
No. Oh, it's so good though. But thank you for subbing.
Just me grunting for 30 seconds.
I still thank you for doing the Patreon. Like I was gonna do the fuck Marcus one, but I couldn't remember if it was still active. Yeah, I think it's like $20 off. I don't know. Do it or don't do it. It doesn't matter. But just meh.
I'm gonna give one more big thank you for everybody in the game today and everybody in the chat today. Yeah, everybody used a bunch of things, killed a bunch of red caps. It was basically a repeat of the first game, but I wanted to do it right. Got to loop it all back around. All right, so I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap here. Thank you all so much for hanging out and playing the game and all those good things. I'll see you tomorrow for appreciation stream and the weekend for more games. Bye forever.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.